Good morning to you, and how do you do? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Happy Friday. Happy Lexmas Day 5. Happy 5th day of December. There are only 26 days left of 2025. And I think there's only is it 19 days or 20 days till Christmas? 19 days till Christmas? It's coming, it's coming. So, good morning, my lovely, lovely Lawless. Good morning, Brandon Boo. Hi there, Mikey. Hi, everyone. Hi, Shiksha Jog. Shiksha has a live premiere coming up at 7:35 p.m. How's everyone doing on this Friday? I'm doing amazing. Absolutely amazing. I hate commercials behind me. We have commercials because I want to change my YouTube premium. So I canceled it so I could redo it. And now it's just driving me insane. So I don't know if we're doing it. I don't know if we're having YouTube premium anymore. So we have got to deal with commercials, and I don't rightfully like it at all. I mean, I like it because we need commercials. We need commercials. But let's watch some cat stuff. Anybody want a cat? I'm sending her to you. Airmail. Parcel post. You don't even have to COD. I'm going to send you her food and all her toys and everything. I'm going to send ma'am to you. Whoever wants ma'am. Because she bad. Because she is so bad. And it's ridiculous. All right, let's have some birds. These are the things that I put for ma'am. And she stands up and she tries to touch them on the TV. But ma'am is in love with Hawaiian rolls. So the Hawaiian rolls that she tried to eat the other day, this is twice now, I put them in the trash and I tied up the trash to go out this morning because it was too late to take the trash out last night, and I can't take the trash by myself. My daughter has to take it. So what happened? Ma'am ate through the bag with the Hawaiian rolls. Tamelia, I'm sending your niece over to you. I'm sending her over there. Sending her over there to be with Lucky because I'm done with her. Come and get your niece over here. Come and get her. Come and get her. Because she got to go. Bad. She's just bad. Bad to the bone. Just bad to the bone. Thank you, honey. Thank you, boo. I have to go over to your channel and watch your Vlogmas, watch your videos. I was going to start doing it last night, and I think I conked out. So I wasn't able to. But I got you, boo-boo. Oh, I need to text you today. Can you text me, Tamelia, and say, Lexi, don't forget to text me today because I need to ask you something for someone else. And that, so text me. Because I forget. When I get off here, I forget. So once you say, don't forget to tell me what you needed to tell me. Okay, you're going to your grandma's. The humans and the fur babies, all of them. Every last one of them. I did watch Jordan's concert, though, but I didn't get to, I don't think I commented. Zoe and I watched because Zoe was in the band in middle school. And so I was teasing Zoe, and I said, Zoe, I had to say, no disrespect to Jordan and his classmates, but I said, Mr. Ratliff was Zoe's band director, and he was on point. And those kids sounded like they were in the Philharmonica, in the Boston Pops or something. They were good. And then Zoe was in the jazz ensemble. Zoe played the trombone. And And so when we saw little Jordan doing his drum thing, I was just so, I'm like, oh, I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have been there to cheer on my nephew. I wish I could have been there for my little Jordan. But so amazed, so cute. So if anybody hasn't watched, go to Tamelia. Watch that video. Watch Jordan. Give Jordan some love. Give Jordan some love. Hi there, Tiana, every day. How are you doing, honey? There's my Ryan. How are you doing, Ryan, my love bug? Happy Friday, honey. Happy Friday to my boo. He was so exciting. Yes, everyone enjoyed it. It looks like everybody enjoyed it. It did. Happy Friday, Rai, my love. I love you so much, honey. I hope everything's good in Phoenix. I hope everything is good with you, my love. Oh, hold on, Brandon. You said, funny thing, my friend had the song Bad to the Bone as his ringtone. Bad to the bone, bad. Bad. Okay, Tamelia. Going to grandma's, getting away from them. Well, at least mommy gets a break. So mommy gets to come home. Then mommy has to deal with TK and Jordan. I'm sending my Bev I'm sending her some extra love for this week. Oh, good. Mikey subscribed to you, Shiksha. Thank you for sharing, honey. I'm having the most amazing Friday. I hope you are too. I hope you're having a blessed day. Everybody also, if you have noticed, I have been posting my videos every morning at 8 a.m. for Vlogmas, for Lexmas. So please go and watch. It's a very important topic. And those of you who were in the live stream will recognize that topic and what I'm talking about if you were in the last live stream. So please watch that video on honoring our emotions, honoring your emotions. So please watch that. It's really good. It's only 16 minutes. Please watch and watch the commercials. Do all the things for Lexi. It's Christmas. Come on. We got to bring in this. You got to get this bag in here. Do it for Lexi. What about Christmas? Hold on, Brandon. Who said something about Christmas? Oh, Brandon said Alaska is going to be negative 38 next week. Brandon, you can have that all to yourself, honey. I will not be coming to Alaska anytime soon, unless it's summertime. And I need to know what is the nicest place there in the summer that's not too hot, but that's not cold. And I will come, and then you can meet me there. Hi there, Nicolinka. How you doing, Nicolinka? Nicolinka. Ryan says I'm glowing today. On this Friday, it's a gloomy day. It's so cold and rainy here. Thank you, Rai, my love bug. Mikey says, how you doing? Tiana, oh, he just saw you. He was just in your live stream. Just in your live stream. Nicolinka, you're new here, or Nicolina. So let me put you on. Let me tell you something about Lexi. You don't have to ask me more than one time to say hello to you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Slapping, because I'm not going to say the rest of it. Slapping. But, Nicolinka, honey, hi there, Ryan, the other Ryan. You have to give me a minute to say hi to you. And if you're expecting me to skip over everything just to say hi to you, then you're at the wrong chat. And if you keep doing that, when you come to my chat, then guess what? You got to leave, baby. Lexi will get you out of here with a quickness. So that's for anybody here. I'm not ignoring you, but I have to read all the comments. And I thank you for the likes. Everybody, please like. 23 million in the building and 12 million likes. Get it. Let's get it on this Friday. Let's clock it. I wore some jewelry for you all today. I wore my rings today. Just a couple. Just a few. I have so many. Just a few. Just a few. Just a few. Yes, you got to give mommy a break. I know, Tamelia. I know, honey. I know. Oh, hi there, Ewan. How are you doing, Ewan? So, yes. You didn't know you would be so tired, but this month has been lit. I know. You know, it's hard when you do for December because you're doing a lot. You're doing more filming than you normally do and everything. You know, I filmed every single day and posted a video every single day for 6.5 months. So this is nothing for me right now to do this. And the true Vlogmas is you post a video on the day, every day, right? Even if you film it beforehand, you just post it on that day. There are so many people that do it. Hey, Shiraz, thank you for liking, Shiraz, that do it. And hey there, Ragmimo Rina, how are you doing? Hi, Lori, my boo, my sweetie. But yeah, there are so many people that do it. They do 8 days, they do 12 days. That's not Vlogmas. Vlogmas is from December 1st to December 25th. A video every single day on that day. Whether it be a video, a live, a short, whatever. Every single day, you must post something on that day. It's not the day after and the day, and then, yeah. So many people don't do it right. I've been doing it since I got on here. Get with the program, people. Get with the program. Hey there, Brandon. Brandon Z. What you doing today? Riley, honey, you know, you asked me, I think, for your mod, and I didn't see that the other day. I'm giving it to you, but if you change and get another channel, guess what? No. Because that's annoying as heck. You know, I'm teasing you. You know, I'm teasing. But I mean it. Happy Friday, my honey. My Riley boo. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. Hey. Maybe for the new year, I could get the freaking karaoke working. What do you say? I hope that I can get it working. I really do. You know, I want to do the karaoke so bad. I've got to get it working. So, yes. Glenn, you said you won't be coming? You won't be coming either. You won't be coming where? Where are we going? Where are we not going? Where is everybody not going? Yes, Ryan, I will definitely relax and reflect. I love you. I know you're already gone, but I love you, honey. Hi, Glenn, my boo-boo. Glenn, my St. Croix friend, my St. Croix man. Yes, it's raining and nasty here. It's right in the Carolinas, Brandon. So you can keep that negative 38. Poor Brandon. But Brandon, I think you're used to it because you're born there, right? Are you born in Alaska, Brandon, and raised? So you're not, you know, when people are born and raised in the really cold climates, below zero is nothing to them. Like the people who live up in Minnesota and North Dakota and all of that, they could go outside and the temperatures are way below. Now, I grew up in Chicago. I lived in Chicago for 4 years. During the blizzard of 78, if you didn't know, ask somebody. Yeah. And I have not been back to Chicago since 1981 when I left to go back to the Virgin Islands. I have not been back. I was back one time in the airport. My sister came to see me before any of 9/11 or any of that, when you can go to the airport and go visit people and go to the gates and everything. My sister came to see me because I was having a layover. My sister lives in Chicago, and she's lived there for over 50 years. And since I was a little girl, and I'm 61 now, so I think my sisters lived there probably since I was very little. Very little. And it's like, yeah, no. And for reference, my sister is 79. She just had her 79th birthday. So she's my big sis. She's 19 years older than me. Almost 19 years older than me. So yeah, but I mean, it's like, what? Like, oh my God. And I moved there from St. Croix even though I was born in New York and everything, but you know, after living in the tropics for so long, your body gets acclimated to the heat. And my body is still acclimated. I've been in North Carolina. I've been back stateside for 31 years now. I've been in North Carolina for 23. And North Carolina is very mild. We've only had a few. We had a couple of ice storms, and we had last year, or a couple of years, not last year, maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, the coldest it's ever been here was like 9 degrees. Other than that, we don't get cold weather. And there was one year that I never even wore a coat during the winter. Never wore a coat. So yeah. So everybody is speaking to everybody in the live stream. Oh, it's a snow day. Okay, so Riley doesn't have school today. Yay for snow days. When Zoe was in school, I used to pray for snow days because if there was a snow day, I wasn't going to my job either. I used to pray for, we used to stay up at night. And back then when Zoe was in school, because here in North Carolina, as you know, Tamelia in South Carolina, when it's, you get like a milli-inch of snow and everything closes for 5 days. For 5 business days. I used to pray for that, but then, you know, I couldn't stay home the whole time, of course. But if we got one initial snow day, I wasn't going to my job. Like, later for that. Later for that. Hey there, the boxing scholar. How are you doing, honey? It's so good to see you. Happy Friday, my love. Hey there, Ailu. Hi there, Tree, honey. How was Mew Mew this morning? I was on your live earlier, Tree, but I was I had got up to go to the bathroom, and your live came on at 1:45, and I clicked like. I don't know if I said anything, though, because I was going to bed. So I was there. I clicked like. I did. I know, Lawless, the snow is so cold. There's my primo. There is my primo back in the building. Don't worry. I heard you last night. I was in the bushes. I heard Lily say, you better come tomorrow, sir. And you said, maybe, don't tell Prima. I heard it all. You never know who's listening. I heard it all. Well, I was actually driving, so I couldn't chat. But I had you on. Yeah, and I gave you the like and the watch time, of course, because, you know, that's what I do for my Primo. I wish I could have chatted, though. I'm glad you're back, honey. There were several exits yesterday, by the way. There were several accents yesterday. You missed it. But what I want to tell you is, and what I told somebody else this morning, hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. Okay. Watch my video, Primo, when you get a chance, because I know you're working. When you get a chance. The video that I did for Lexmas Day 5 is a culmination of what happened yesterday, but it was something that was in the works for a while, and I never got to do it. So that was a perfect tie-in to the video that I did yesterday with honoring your emotions. And you know, I'm so with you because you don't want to go into somebody's live stream, and I say this all the time, and somebody's in there that is being annoying. My thing is, Primo, you are a managing mod on this channel. So if you see something, do something. I told that to Azan this morning too. I'm like, when you see something, do something. Sometimes, you know, Primo, you know me. I'm 6'5" because I'm wearing bifocals. You know, when I'm talking, I miss some things. And I don't ever want anybody in my live stream to be disrespected. Never, never. So if you see something, do something. That person needed to be out of here a long time ago. They've only been here, I think, for a week or two. And I was feeling it out. And I'm like, yeah, they were getting ready to get the axe. But the other day I got off and I forgot to do it. So yesterday, yeah. So don't ever let that happen again. Don't ever let that happen again, because that is so disrespectful and I can't stand that. And that goes for everybody on this channel. If you see something, say something. If you're scared to do something, then just say, Lexi, did you see so-and-so? The people who know me outside of here, who have my number, whatever, send me a message behind the scenes and I'll read it. And just, it'll come up here and I'll see and I'll be like, okay. And I'll know, or it'll come up on my other device and I'll read it. But don't ever let somebody in here be disrespectful. We're not having that. I'm not having that. Now, if somebody comes in and they're saying hi to me and they're being nice and then you get rid of them, well, I have a problem with that. With certain people here, because certain people are trigger happy. But not Primo and not Pretty and not Lori, and you all know what to do, and Lawless. You all know what to do. So just do it. Do it. We don't need that. This is a place of positivity. And I don't ever want anybody in here being disrespected on my watch, on my live stream. No, not at all. Not the people that I love. And Primo, you know I love you like cook food. And, you know, I don't ever want you to feel some kind of way in my live stream. No. Because I hear you talk about certain people who have live streams and that, you know, it's just off the chain and everything. When I go to something like that, I won't stay. I'll be there and I'll be in the bushes. I don't ever want you to feel that way. Not ever. Not ever. So, yeah. Not ever. Tree has never touched snow in his 35 years of living. He has never touched snow. Never, 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 never. Hey there, Azan. I'm not going to read everybody's comments. I'm just going to go through it because I'm way behind in the comments. You all can read amongst yourselves. I'm just going to pick out a couple till I get to the spot where I need to be at. Riley's making a list of places that they want to visit. And a list of places where they've been. Very nice. Mew is sleeping. Aw, bad Mew. Oh, Primo, you missed it. I asked anybody, raise your hand if you would like a little girl, a cute little girl, because I'm sending it to you with all her toys. I'm going to send the food that I still have here and her treats, and I'm sending her. Because who went into the garbage, right? Because I didn't get to take the I can't take the garbage out by myself. Zoe has to take it. I usually get the garbage together because I can't walk down the stairs doing that. Because I'm walking with the cane, I'm holding on to the banister. I can't hold the bag of garbage. So guess who went in and found the Hawaiian rolls that I threw away that she ate again yesterday? She ate more Hawaiian rolls. And I took them away from her. I double bagged them and tied them up and put them in a big bag with stuff and tied them up with garbage. I had no food or anything. It was just like papers and boxes and stuff. Who went in there, opened it? She didn't even tear the garbage. She opened the bag. I tied it. She untied it and went in there and ate the Hawaiian rolls. So listen, whoever, like I told Tamelia, she needs to come. Tamelia lives not that far from me. She needs to come over here and pick up her fur baby over here. I'm sending her over there with Lucky. Or I'm shipping her butt to Puerto Rico to be with her fur baby cousins over there. She's going somewhere. I'm sending her to India to be with Mew Mew. That's what I'm going to do. I'm sending her. You don't have to pay for nothing. I'm a sender. I'm just going to send her. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, not the new one, the original one with Will Smith. And you know how Uncle Phil used to throw, what's his name, out the door? He used to throw Will's friend out the door. That's what I'm going to do. I'll throw her butt out the door. I'm going to throw her out the door. That's what I'm going to do. And Azan, you can keep your snow right on over there you can keep your snow over there in Canada, and Brandon, Alaska, can keep his -38 right over there in Alaska. Both of y'all can keep your stuff right over there where it's at. Hi, Ailul, my darling Ailul. Yes, Lorianne made her emojis tree. They're so cute. They're so cute. And everybody saying hi to everybody. Yes, Carolinas are scared of snow, honey. So scared. Carolinians don't want no snow. No snow. Like at all. Ailu, you said, what am I talking about? I just repeated it, so I hope you were here listening. Oh, Riley has been to Tennessee, West Virginia. Well, West Virginia doesn't count, Riley. You live there. That doesn't count. And Virginia and Pennsylvania. Very nice. Hi, Amy. Yes, Tree says you'll get to use more of them. Azan says hi to Melia. Snow and, oh yes, in the mountains. Right, Lawless. Like we do here too in North Carolina and in Phoenix. You know, when I lived in Phoenix, Flagstaff had snow-covered mountains. Thank you. I don't want it. Keep it over there. Keep it over there. You're welcome, Tree. I love you so much. Oh, it's Evie. It's Evie. Oh, you're going to cook some chicken? Okay, Tree. Enjoy, honey. What kind of chicken? Butter chicken? Curry chicken? Roti? What you making? What you making? Tell us. Oh, your name won't change, Evie. How did that happen, though? Oh, you know why, Evie? I'm sorry. YouTube changed it now to where they give us now, instead of your channel name, we get your handle now, honey. So that's why. So you just have to keep letting me know. I have to get used to it. Yeah. It's a new thing YouTube is doing. They don't do it all the time. Some days your actual handle is here, and then sometimes it's the ad. So yeah. You know, I mean, this is your handle. Sometimes it's your YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm so sorry, honey. Places you want to go: Oregon and Columbus, Ohio, and London and Ireland. That's where Riley wants to go. Yes, we want some, Tree. You'll be live again after work, Primo? Okay, I'm going to try to be in there today. You know what I have to tell you too, Primo? There are a few people, not really a few people. There's one person I think who comes to your live streams who I don't align with at all. So usually when that person never speaks to me anyway. I have supported that person for so long, and I go to their live streams and they don't support. They never say hi. I go in and say, hi, so-and-so, how you doing? They never will. And then, and Pretty's not here, I don't think, but she knows exactly who I'm talking about. And then, and Lorianne knows too, I think. And then, and I guess she's a nice person, but she never, I don't know what I've ever done to this woman. She just doesn't speak to me at all. She will not acknowledge me. And then she goes live with other people who are here, who are not here right now, but they were here earlier. And that other person is just going to rave and say, Lexi is this and Lexi is that, and you need to go to Lexi and blah, blah, blah. And she'll just sit there and she'll be like, She will never say hello or anything to me. And whenever I see her in your live stream, I'm like, okay. That's when I definitely don't come in and chat. Definitely not. Because I'm not going to be phony. 80-degree weather and rain in the same month. Tamelia, the Carolinas. The Carolinas, honey. It is below, it's freezing in the morning. And then it's raining in the middle of the morning. Then we may have snow flurries. And then in the afternoon, it's 80 degrees. It's crazy. There's a meme about that. Whether in North Carolina or in the Carolinas period, there's a meme about that. It's crazy. It's crazy. People were getting the axe, Lawless. Getting that axe. Getting that axe. Yeah, Tamelia said it's pouring. We had pouring rain earlier. It's not pouring now, but it's like a misty rain. It's supposed to stop at noon. So we'll see. So yeah. Give us a tour. Give you a tour. A tour of what? Is this John or Rahaf? What would you like a tour of? Because I'm never going to give you a tour of my space. I will give you a tour when I'm moving out. And you'll see where I was sitting to do my live stream and all that. You'll see all that then. But I will never give you a tour. That is exposing myself too much. And that's too much information. So I'm never going to give you a tour. Okay, boo. Evie, my love, I love you, Azan, and I appreciate you so much, honey. I do. You have changed my life, made me a podcast host. I love you. Today, your question for you, Lexi, this is from Riley in chat, is what is places on your list that you want to visit? Well, I've already said that here. Thank you, Daniel. I love you, Daniel. I've already said that here. My top 2 places, well, my top 3 are two places that my mother loved that she went to frequently, and one place that I've always wanted to go since I was 12 and I haven't been. And that is Bora Bora. That's my very first place. After I take care of my business with my mom, spreading her ashes in different places and going back home to the Virgin Islands where I haven't been in 27 years. So yeah, exactly 27 years last month since I've been home. So, and since I've been back to, it's been next January 1st will be 10 years since I've been in Puerto Rico, where my ancestors are, and I need to go and see, and where my cousins are, and I need to find. I don't know if I will ever find them. So those are the places I need to go first. But Bora Bora is the top of my list for places that I've never been and I've wanted to go since I was 12. And Paris and the Côte d'Azur, the south of France, baby, Monaco. My mother loved it there. And London, my mother loved London. So those are the places where I want to go. Those are the places where I want to go. I have been to Europe before. Let me preface that. I've been to Europe before, but I have not been to Paris, London, or London. So those are the places that I want to go first. And then I want to branch out. I would love to go to the Amalfi Coast in Italy. I would love to go there and get the big giant lemons that look like grapefruits. And yeah, there are a lot of places that I want to go, and hopefully I'll be able to do that really, really soon. Oh my goodness, you just found out half of your friends are fake? Well, you know what? That happens to us all. I'm glad you found that out. I'm glad you found that out, Gallo. I'm glad you found that out. Hey there, Rain Fox. You love Paris. Yes, me too. I want to stay someplace where I can see the Eiffel Tower lit up because I'm not trying to go down there with all those people in that. I want to stay someplace where that is right outside my window. That's what I want to do. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So yeah. Yeah. So yes. To Paris, to Melia. I say girls trip to Paris. So yes. Tamelia says, Prima, I'm going to try to catch you after you get off work. Would I ever want to move back to the Virgin Islands? I would love to do that, Riley. But the thing with that is the Virgin Islands right now, it's very expensive there. Everything has to be imported and shipped there. The medical is not good. The hospital is not good at all, not in good condition. And as a senior citizen now, I need good medical. So I will never move back there, unfortunately. I would love to. And I don't have my home there anymore. I would have to have millions of dollars so that I could go home and kick the people out of my house and give them a few million to get my house back, because I want my house. My mother did so much work on that house, and I want my house back. And then, you know, I'd have to have money to where I'm there in the winter during all the Christmas festivities till Crucian Christmas Festival and everything. And then when it starts getting warm or so back here in the States, then I come back, you know, but I could not live there anymore. And the electrical there and everything, it's ridiculous. They're robbing the people there blind. And so there's no way that I could live there again. But visit, of course, of course. So yes. Favorite Michael Jackson song, Amana says. And Primo said it's all good, Tamelia. Yes, Paris. I say girls trip, money. Primo says money. So yes. There goes, Transformer. More than meets the eye. Are you going on a trip next week? Where you going, Lunas? If you ever go to Oregon, Riley says, I would want to go. If I ever go to Oregon, I would want to go hiking there because it's beautiful. And I bet they probably have some good hiking trails. They probably do. I'm sure they do. Lorianne would know about that. Money is your favorite Michael Jackson song? Yes, yes. I'm going on a trip to see French movie. Oh, in a cinema. Which French movie are you going to see? I love that song too, Primo. Well, every song is my favorite song. Every song is my favorite song. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough is one of my favorites. Man in the Mirror. Oh God, what is the song that I love so much? Liberian Girl. I love Liberian Girl. I love that song. I love that song. Love that song. So yes. Ah, the teacher says it's a surprise. Oh, I can't wait to hear all about it, Lunas. I can't wait to hear all about it. Okay, Riley says, but I'm pretty sure this summer I'm going to Columbus, Ohio to the zoo. Primo, what's for lunch today? If you're going to earn it with dignity, money. That part, Primo. I love it. I just love Michael. You know, Zoe sent me some videos the other day of Jermaine. Jermaine used to be my love. My love. And when he married Hazel, I was like, he married Hazel Gordy. Ugh. I was so upset. I was so upset. And now, the way he looks now, they were all so beautiful back then, right? And now he has that Barbie Ken clip-on hair that he wears. It is so, there's so much gel and stuff in his hair. It's ridiculous. And it's like, you know, the lady who used the spray in her hair, the glue in her hair, thinking it was hairspray. And she said, my hair, it don't move. That is Jermaine Jackson. My hair, it don't move. Like, oh my goodness. Who is interested in seeing the new biopic, the Michael Jackson biopic with his nephew Jafar? Jermaine's oldest, not oldest son, but Jermaine's oldest between Jafar and Your Majesty. He is a beautiful, beautiful young man, Jafar, and he has a beautiful voice. I'm interested to see that. I'm interested to see how he's going to do in this biopic. I'm very interested to see. Bonjour, everybody. Bonjour. Bonjour. Oui, oui. Bonjour. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi cette fois? Voulez-vous coucher? Zoe says, Mommy. I'm like, I speak French. I know Patti LaBelle's song. That's French. So I speak French. Period. Period. Okay, you'll get to check that off your bucket list, Riley says. But I'm pretty sure this summer I'm going to Columbus, Ohio to the zoo. That's awesome, Riley. That's amazing. That's amazing. You really want to go because it's very LGBTQ friendly and there's so much to do there. And I think they have a really cool science museum. Awesome. Hey there, Strawberry. How are you doing? I hope you're still here. You know, I'm behind in the chat as always. You'll get used to it. Roar, birds. Ah, there's my niecey boo. There's my niecey. How are you doing, my niecey love bug? My love bug. Ah, Lala's here. Lala's here. La 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 means I love you. Ah, it's my Lala boo. Primo says, hey, pretty. Oh, yeah, Popeyes. I love Popeyes. Something simple. What did you get at Popeyes? What's your Popeyes order? And I hope the biscuits aren't like bricks like they are in London. Popeyes in London, the biscuits, they're like rocks. You can actually hit it like that. You can. Do you all know Mr. Charm Time? He lives here in North Carolina, but he travels the world and does all the food reviews. He went to London and Popeyes. I'm like, oh my God, no. Mr. Charm Time, I just love him because he's from North Carolina. So I love to see him. He's so funny. Pretty says, hey, my bro. And Primo says, hey, pretty. Jermaine has a skunk tail on his head that he calls a hairstyle. Primo, that is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And why don't they tell him something, Primo? I mean, he's 70-something years old. Tell him. Tell him. See, that I don't want. Don't blow smoke up my ass. If you see me looking like a fool, somebody say something in my family, at least tell me. I'm performing all over the world looking like I got a Barbie doll's cleft on head and nobody's going to tell me? And he has had so much surgery, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm like, he was such a gorgeous man. Like, why did you have to do all of that? I don't understand. I don't understand it. Like, at all. I will never understand that. Oh, Riley says, if I go to London, I want to visit some of the coffee shops, and I would like to see some of the old historic places there. Oh, yes. Hi there, Christina, my love. Happy Friday. And I'm part Irish, so if I go to Ireland, I would love to maybe go to a brewery down there and see some of the historical places they have. That's awesome, Riley. Good morning. Not interested in the biopic. Okay, they don't do the artists. They never do them justice, Primo. They never do them justice. Like they didn't. Oh, that was awful. Bob Marley. I have not watched it, but that was awful. What I saw of it, yeah. I did not care for that at all. Did not care for it at all. Whitney too. I didn't care for that either. TLC too. TLC too. Yeah, and Aaliyah too. All of them. Every last one. Happy Friday, Lala. We shall French now. D'accord, d'accord. Hi there, Phantom. How are you doing? I don't remember, but you have to keep telling me. You have to keep telling me. Pretty says, hey to my Lala. If you know about me, I'm a science nerd. Riley's a science nerd. The Delphonics. The Delphon. Did they do a thing? You know they did one on the Temptations. I didn't really care for that either, Primo. Lala said, hey to you, pretty. Tamelia said, what are we eating today, Nisi? Lala said, hola, Primo. You're having a really bad stomach pain. I'm so sorry, Christina. Is there something you could take, honey? Or put a heating pad on your tummy. Drink some hot liquid, some hot tea maybe. Try to do that. Phantom, I hope you're okay. You just woke up. Good for you. You want to go to the Philippines? Yes. My Primo loves it there. Lala says, feel better. Feel better, Christina, honey. Primo says hello to Lala. Tamelia says, oh, okay. So I know I missed something. Oh, when you asked Pretty what we eating today. She says she just woke up. So you say, no, okay, I got you. I'm getting it together. I'm getting it together. Get it together, Lexi. Get it together. I'm getting it together. What is everybody's list of famous people they would like to meet? Interesting. Pretty says she's laughing her butt off. You have a big box. Ooh, a tenders, fries, and a large Sprite. I love it, Primo. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the spicy chicken. I do not like the tenders so much, but I do love the biscuits when they're good biscuits. When they're good. And here, when you go to Popeyes, I like the spicy chicken sandwich too. I do like that. But I mean, basically the chicken's not spicy. It's just the sauce that they put on it. So it's kind of like a waste. But yeah, I haven't had Popeyes in a couple of years now. I haven't, because every time I go there, they make me mad. They never have enough people working there. And then they send the people who are most broken down and old to bring you your food to the car. And sometimes you're sitting there waiting for like an hour. I think Zoe and I, the last time we were there, and I never went back, we sat for about an hour waiting, and then they came to the car and brought us the wrong stuff, and the poor lady had to go back and bring us something back, and I was like, oh no. So I have not gone back to Popeyes. Popeyes in New York is superior anyway to any Popeyes in the world. When you have Popeyes in New York, you'll know what I'm talking about. Superior. Salad, of course. Lala's having salad today, yes. Yes, yes. What's you gonna be in your salad, Lala, my boo? Cinnamon apple pie? Ah, you live in Japan, Amani Sos. Welcome here. Ah, how do you say hi in Japanese? Konnichiwa? Konnichiwa? Is that how you say hello? The biscuits are bricks. Oh, pretty. In London, the Popeyes biscuits are bricks. They are bricks. And you know, the food depends. Yes, Hockey, with those biscuits, Primo. You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Come on, is my power back? If you watch the video that I posted, Kamari and anybody else who's listening, you didn't pay attention to the video. When the video comes on, it says, I say, today is April, whatever it is, 2025. It was in April, honey. My power has been back on. That was months ago. Yeah, somebody else said that to me too. I think Brandon, Alaskan. He's like, oh, I hope your power's back on. I'm like, you weren't paying attention. The first millisecond of that short says, good morning, happy Friday. It's April, whatever the day is. April. My power's back on. But I have lived in the Virgin Islands during Hurricane Hugo, where I did not have electricity for a whole year. So yes, we did not have electricity for a whole year after Hurricane Hugo. And I did survive that. And Primo's the only one here who will understand that. So yeah. There goes my hermosa hermana. I would love to meet... Tay-Tay. You want to meet Tay-Tay? Treaty Oak Revival, Olivia Rodrigo, Ian Summerholder, Candace King, and some of the Twilight cast, specifically the Collin family. Awesome, Riley. Awesome. Christina, honey, you have to say those things. I mean, it's a natural occurrence. It's a natural occurrence. And use a heating pad, but don't put it in the chat, okay, honey? Nobody needs to know that. But you. Many chicken restaurants, the problem, Primo says, with many chicken restaurants is they don't clean the fryers thoroughly, and the dangers to everyone's health. Yeah, because that oil is so old. It's so old, Primo. Yeah, and you can taste it. And I noticed that there's certain foods when we eat, and I cannot eat them. You could taste in the French fries and all that, you could taste it. It has because the oil goes rancid. It has a taste, and you could taste that. And I've tasted that before, and it's nasty. So I don't do a lot of that. When I do fast food, it just depends. It just depends what I do. It just depends. I have a love-hate relationship with Chick-fil-A right now. I really do. And I have a McDonald's I love, but McDonald's is not good anymore. And I can't stand McDonald's fries. They used to be the best fries in the world, and now they're gross. I really think they're freeze-dried or something. If you leave a McDonald's fry in your car and it's in there for years, ask me how I know. Because it must have been under the seat or something and vacuuming out. I never saw it. That fry never got molded. It never turned green. It never nothing. Because they're probably have so many preservatives and things. So yeah. Oye, nuestra, from Primo. You going to the library today, Christina? Have fun, honey. He did make it in, Lily. He did make it. Lily says, hey, pretty. Yes. Primo says, I always keep my word. I know it's Friday. It's Friday, Tamelia. Yes. PMC. He always keeps his word, Lily Boo. You ate bird? I don't even know what that means, Lunas. I'm scared to find out. I'm sorry I'm asking so many questions today. I'm just trying to be fun and get to know Lexi in the chat. Very nice, Riley. Very good. I love the questions. Some of the services are minus. Indeed, Primo is a minus. Okay, Lily, my boo. Jamaicans feel the same way about KFC out there. They have the best KFC in the world, but others say the best is on the island of Antigua. The KFC on St. Croix is pretty good too, I must admit. KFC for me though, you already know what I'm gonna say. KFC in New York is it for me. It's paramount. The KFC in New York, the extra crispy, all of that, and you have to have New York water to have good food. And that's all I'm going to say about that. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Primo knows. If you know, you know. We're having lettuce, carrots, cucumbers, green bell pepper, and onions. I like a red onion, and I like a pickled red onion or a red onion in my salad. I do not like green bell peppers at all. At all. Unless I'm having, which Lala will never be having, but unless I'm having sausage and peppers. But I like a red or an orange bell pepper. Red is my favorite. I cannot stand green bell peppers at all. Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like it. Konnichiwa says hi. Konnichiwa. I'm so happy to see you from Japan. So happy to see you. It hurts, Christina, I know, baby. You need a heating pad on your tummy. You need some Midol or some Pamprin or some very strong ibuprofen. And you need to really relax. You need to relax. Hi there. B. Sarah, you says, I miss you. I miss you too. How have you been? Pretty is laughing. She says, I think everyone gets mad about Popeyes, especially over that chicken sandwich. Let me tell you, Nisi, when that chicken sandwich came out here, you couldn't get near there, right? We ordered it. Zoe ordered it online, and I didn't know. So then I double ordered. We ended up probably with about 20 chicken sandwiches. We had chicken sandwiches for days. And they were okay. You know, they were pretty good. But I mean, you know, I don't know what all the hype was about. I really don't. Popeyes used to be good when I was a teenager. And when I was a teenager, that was over 40 years ago. Popeyes was good then. Popeyes is not good anymore. And like everything, you know, there are certain things that were so good when we were kids, right? And then as you get older and you eat those things, they're so gross now. They don't eat because they cut so many corners. They add so many preservatives and colors and different things to food. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. Some people really don't watch the videos, and in 5 seconds when the video is like 10 plus minutes long, be like, great video. That is so true. That is so true, Primo. That is so, but this is a short. It wasn't even 3 minutes long. And the very first second of that short says, it's Friday, April, whatever. So if you didn't hear that, then you definitely wasn't paying attention. Definitely not paying attention. Yes, Tamelia, Hugo happened when I was 26, I believe. I was either 25 or 26, living on St. Croix. And so many of my friends and my dear ones lost their homes. And it was very traumatic, very traumatic. The island the sound of that, I will never forget it as long as I live. It sounded like 5 million freight trains. When we got out, when the sun, because we didn't sleep all night, when the light came out in the morning, the grass was all gone. The trees had no leaves. It looked like a fire. It looked like a fire had come and just singed everything. There was no lush. We had no power for 12 months, and we had no phones for 8 months. And this is before they had those big block cell phones that cost thousands and thousands of dollars back then. You know, so yeah, we didn't have a cell phone or a satellite phone or anything like that. You had to go to a phone bank to make calls, or your loved ones who were not on island would have to call the radio station to try and get a message to you. Yeah, it was very interesting. Very interesting time. It feels like someone's kicking you. I know, Christina, in your tummy. You may come down. You have to come visit me, Primo. You don't eat McDonald's. I don't blame you. As my daughter says to my daughter, we don't eat Arby's, right? We can't stand Arby's. And my daughter's like, yeah, it's possum knees. Oh, possum knees. No disrespect to anybody that loves that. It does not, Tamelia. It doesn't change. It doesn't mold. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything at all. Primo said, McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's. 100% Primo says. Yes, McDonald's don't agree with your stomach. So many people, Pretty. Yes, I know you said that, Pretty, to me. Yes, you're not going to lie. I know it doesn't. None of that stuff agrees with any of us because none of it is good anyway. You know what I mean? It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And we eat it because it's here and it's convenient, but none of that stuff is. And after you eat it, you feel like, ew, why did I even do that to myself? Right? And it's just, everybody's in a rush. You know, everybody wants that instant gratification and doesn't want to cook and take the time anymore. Not everybody, but a lot of people. You know, and some people just can't, you know? And then I totally understand that, which is why I have gained so much weight from eating so much ultra-processed food. Out of my 140 pounds, I've gained like about 20 or so pounds back of that, and that I've lost. And I really have to kick it in gear. And it's just eating junk and ultra-processed food that they do not have in Europe and those places. And I don't know why we can't honor that here in the U.S. I don't understand that. Yeah, Pretty says, I'm not trying to be funny, but certain things at McDonald's makes my stomach upset. I hear you, honey. Your KFC is decent, Primo says, but easy to pass up. No bias. I got you, Primo. Yes. Pretty says, oh, wow, to Primo. Green bell peppers give me heartburn. Yes, Lawless. Green bell peppers, they do repeat. They do. They do. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like them. The other pepper's not as much. The red pepper does not do that to me. Neither does the orange or the yellow. I don't know what it is about the green. It gives a lot of gas. It does. And yeah. Yeah, I agree with that, Lawless. I do. Primo says, I'm always going to give it straight. Well, she knows. Pretty knows. You know, we have that conversation all the time. Like, she knows. We're straight shooters here. I'm a straight shooter all day. You know, and I don't like to call people out here and call people's names out and stuff. So that's why usually when I talk, I just say something. You could ask me behind the scenes. People already know. Most people know who and what I'm talking about. But I am a straight shooter. And if you come to me, I'm going to tell you like it is. I'm going to tell you like it is. Period. Point blank, period. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Absolutely. Pretty says, I know, bro. You're very honest, and I love it. Yeah, she's laughing. Yes, you've been told your comments are nice, but too long, and I just wonder what kind of support should I give? Well, Primo, your comments are never too long here. So I don't have a problem with that on my channel. So if somebody says that to you, then basically they don't want you telling your truth. They don't want you, if somebody says that to me, then basically they're telling me they don't want me in their chat. So then I have to exit stage left, and they don't ever have to worry about me coming to support them, period, ever again, because I will not. I will absolutely not. If you didn't comment at all, they'd have something to say about that. So your comments, they say too long. You can only write such a not even that long a comment here to begin with, because they don't want to read it. You know, so many people do live streams and they don't read anything. You and I, we read everything. There's so many people that you go to their live stream, they don't read shit. I was on a live stream this morning, right? And somebody who's near and dear, who I love. And whenever that person comes here, I make a big deal over this person. But when I went to their live stream this morning, they never said my name. They never said anything. They would read the comment and they couldn't even read. And I'm not even trying to be funny. It's like I was having a stroke listening to them read my comment. And these were 3-word or 4-word comments, period. And I'm like, okay. So then I had to bow out and I had to exit stage left because I'm like, yeah, no, absolutely not. So yeah, Primo says, pretty, and my intention isn't to offend nobody, but when you tell the truth, you make a lot of enemies in life, online and off. Well, you know what, Primo, as what do I say? What did Jack Nicholson say? You can't handle the truth. If they can't handle the truth, then guess what? They don't care about you in the first place. Period, is what I say, right? They don't care about you. People want to hear you blow smoke up their ass. And guess what? I'm not fake or phony, and I'm not doing that. There are so many fake and phony people on this app. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And Pretty knows exactly who and what I'm talking about. And I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And I don't support those people. I do not. And I'm not going to just to be like, oh, no. 100,000% not happening. It's not happening. I'm sorry. You know, I cannot. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. I'm never going to do that. I'm not going to do anything to hurt you intentionally. I would never do that. But I'm going to tell you like it is. And you take it how you take it or you don't. And if you don't agree, we can agree to disagree. And you don't have to come here anymore. Not you. I'm just saying in general. In general. You know, because people are like, come on. Stop it. And then if you were fake or didn't want or didn't say or whatever, they'd have something to say about that. It's like, people are never satisfied. They're never satisfied. You know? Hugo took your mini swimming pool, Tamelia. Oh, you were too little to remember. I know, you're like, my swimming pool. Poor baby. Any recommendations, Primo says, for spots in the Carolinas? Never visited them, only driven through them. Well, for spots, do you mean food? Because I'm going to tell you right now, point blank period. No disrespect here. I know Tamelia is born and raised in South Carolina. And the food here in North Carolina sucks. Period. Point blank period. It sucks ass. So if you're coming here looking for good food, you're not going to find it here. That I can definitely tell you you're not. Absolutely not. I don't care what anybody says. You're not. And I could be wrong, but you're not. You're just not. Tamelia can give you some pointers on some places because she was born and raised. I've been here for 23 years. I have not had anything here that tastes good at all that has blown my mind. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, and one of those things has to do with the water here is awful. It's the worst water in the world, and that makes the food not good. It makes the food not good. You know, my father was a chef, like I told you. I know the science of food. I've been cooking since I was 5. If you don't have good water and different things to prepare your food, it's not going to taste good. North Carolina, the worst water in the world, and the food tastes like crap. It really does. And I stand on that. 10 toes down on that. But the zoo here is beautiful, Primo. The zoo is nice, North Carolina Zoo. But the zoo, there's the zoo where Tamelia is too, which I think is better than our zoo here. I think, and I don't know what other places to even say about here. It's North Carolina, Primo. There's nothing exciting here. Period. There's nothing exciting here at all. No, it's not. If you're coming here to visit people, coming to visit your prima, yes. We will have a good time, but there's nothing exciting here. Your favorite times in the years was probably back in the medieval times with the queens and the kings in the 2000s and early 2000s. Your favorite times in the years, so were you living back then, Riley? You were living in medieval times? How do you know it was your favorite? Medieval times where they killed everybody and whatnot, that's your favorite time? Ooh, I'm scared of you, Riley. Definitely not my favorite time. Oh, you think you lost 2 subscribers by you doing that topic? I don't think so, Pretty. When you lose subscribers here, it has nothing to do with your topics, honey. It has to do with YouTube and the algorithm, right? My platform goes up and down every single day. The people on big channels have lost thousands. Sometimes when you have a big thing like that, yeah, it could be your topic. But no, I really don't think that. People come and they sub to us. They don't make that engagement. They don't whatever. YouTube thinks they're bots, and YouTube is like, you got to go. So no, honestly, I don't think it has anything to do with your topic. This is how YouTube is. It ebbs and flows. You grow a couple, and then you lose a couple. Then you grow a couple, and you lose a couple. And it just is like that. It's the ebb and flow of that. I don't know. What do you think about that, Primo? Because you have over 21,000 subs. What do you think about that? I think that's how it is. Sometimes it could be what you're saying. People don't agree with you. But to lose 2 subs, no. I don't think so, Pretty. I don't think so. There goes my Julianne. Hi, Miss Lexi. Had to come in and say hi. I love you and thank you. And your subscribers for helping me reach 400 plus subscribers. Appreciate you and grateful for you. We love you, Julie Ann. I popped in on your live the other day. I gave a like. I couldn't stay. But yes, I love you, honey, and I love your channel. I do. I do. You're so sweet. I love you. It is what it is. And I hate that saying, but it's so true, pretty. But yeah, I don't see that. Right. Primo says, pretty, you've only gained something you may not realize in a grind. You don't lose anything technically because you have what's most valuable, your life. Me, I feel one of these, the truth may get me. One of these days, the truth might get me, right? Is that what you think? The truth might get you off. I hope not. Hey there. Siverlove, Siverlove, Siverlove. It's Laura. It's Laura. So sad we have very good water here in Toronto. That's awesome, John, because some places don't have good water, and you have the lake water too. You know, you have Lake Michigan, you have lake water. Chicago has okay water too, and I live there. But in New York, oh my God, the water in New York, and in the wintertime when it comes out that it's so ice cold, the water is amazing. And that's what helps make the doughs for the pizza and the bagels. I'm not saying, when I get a bagel here, and we have so many places here called New York Bagel, I'm like, stop it. Because they taste awful. Sometimes they're so tiny, it's like I don't know what it is. And it's like, it's not New York. And New York pizza here is not New York pizza. You don't have the water to make that dough. Are you bringing in the water from New York? Are you bringing in gallons of water from New York? Let me know when you do that. And then, only then, will it be a New York anything. I'm an aficionado when it comes to pizza, bagels, French fries, all of that. And if it's not good, I'm definitely going to know. And a burger, yeah. So like, no. And a steak, yes. Yes. Hi, Tina, my love. Tina says, I have 1 ml of the Hess to clean. Okay. You cleaning up your, the chicken coops? A huge pitcher of water dumped on the carpet. Oh, no, on the floor. Oh, no. Mikey says, Liliana, hun, I'm glad you're well. I'm doing lovely and amazing. Thank you. You're welcome. Mikey says to PMC, you like those pizza bagel? Oh, Primo, I love those. Zoe and I love them. You know what I love the best, though, Primo? The Tostino's little pizza. The little pizza things. I do not like Hot Pockets. Gross. And when I was pregnant with Zoe, the only thing I could eat and keep in my stomach was pizza Hot Pockets. I don't like those. But the Tostino's pizza rolls, I love those. But they don't taste the same anymore. They don't have the actual meat inside of them or anything anymore. It's just like a bunch of sauce and little pieces of cheese. I'm like, what is this? Everything changes over time because it's that shrinkflation. They're giving us less quality and charging us more money. And you could tell, I can tell the difference of things, so then I don't want it anymore. It makes me so mad. I love cooking from scratch too, Primo. Pretty says, you're very blunt today, honey. You're very blunt today, honey. I'm blunt every day. I'm blunt every day, Pretty. But you know, I'm not fake and phony, and I just don't like it. And I, you know that come January 5th, right, when we make a year back here, there are going to be a lot of changes to my channel, and I'm not going to allow the BS, and I'm just not going to do it. And I can't stand it. And so many people are going to get blocked from this channel. And I don't care if I lose subscribers or not. I need the peace of mind of me. I cannot be around fake and phony people, and I say it like it is. That's the BX in me, and that's the Leo in me. That's the lion in me, Pretty Niecy. And you wouldn't like me any other way. If I was fake and phony, you wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like it. So, yeah, you wouldn't like it. Well, of course, Lily loves cooking from scratch. She makes good food every day. What are you making today, Lily Boo? Mikey says, Lil Witch, do you have towels to clean it up? Also, you have a vacuum to wash the water out. Well, you need a water vac, not a regular vac. You just had pizza. Siverlove just had pizza. Yes, it's tradition. Boricuas, we know how to cook. It's tradition. Nobody wants no day old food. And see, and that's the thing too. My daughter is a true Boricua and a true Taina because she will not eat leftovers. She will not eat them. I will. I will. But my Puerto Rican family, no. If you not, you got to cook it fresh every day. The sperm donor, like I had to fresh food for him to take to lunch on a plate, mind you, not in a lunchbox, on a plate wrapped up for lunch, right? He was, yeah, it had to be fresh, hot food. You get up in the Virgin Islands, you're up at 4 and 5 in the morning cooking for the day. And you cook that fresh food, and that's your food for the day. And the next day you cook another fresh food. You're cooking early in the morning. Yeah, yeah, we are cooking. It's tradition. Lily says, pretty, I love it. Lorianne says, I want to go home. I want to go home. At least it was only water. Thank God, Tina, it was only water. Nah. I tell you, ice cubes and water from, a dirty fridge or freezer will influence the taste of your food. Won't it though, Julianne? When you get, that's gross. It is. And you know, sometimes when you have the fridges that make the ice and the water, if those filters aren't clean and those lines aren't clean, yeah. You know it. As soon as you taste it, it's like, what is going on here? Or when something is freezer burnt, like Primo, you know, when you have ice and stuff or anything in the freezer and it's freezer burnt and you get that taste, it's awful. Awful. New Esther said, hola. Lily said, hello, Lori Ian. And Pretty said, hi, boo-boo. And Lorianne said, hi. Hey there. Mas Balabadala? Mas Balabdala. Mas Balabdala. Mas Balabdala. How are you doing today? The irony, Primo says, the irony, Prima, is the Totino's pizza rolls are great, but the pizza itself is terrible. I know, Primo, it is. And to think, you know, as a kid, I loved that pizza because it was like a nice little pizza and I loved it, but it's awful. You're right, Primo. Lexi is always blunt. I am, Lorianne. I'm always blunt. I don't know any other way to be. And that was my mother, too. You know, I don't blow smoke up anybody's ass. I'm not going to do that. And I wouldn't expect anybody to do that to me. I'm going to tell it like it is. I am. You know, there's no more niceness. I don't need to be nice here. I'm not trying to win you over. I'm really not. If you're for me, you're for me. And if you're not, you're not. And there's no hard feelings. You don't have to be here. But, you know, I'm not going to blow smoke up somebody's ass. We get so many people that come through here. And it's just, as we say in the islands, it's a poppy show. This ain't no poppy show. You ain't getting no poppy show over here. No, no poppy show. It's real over here. R-E-A-L, not R-E-E-L. It's real all day, every day, 100,000%. The BX, the Leo, the Crucian Queen, all of that. The Boricua, it's all here, all wrapped up into one. And we are not phony people. We are not the Taina Queen. We are not phony people. Oh my God. What you got to say, Mikey? There's nothing hot about those pockets, but there is something lean about it. Primo, you ain't never lied about that. Hot pockets. Oh my God. John says, I like food. I do too. I love food, John. I love food. Patita de puerco guisada with white rice. Primo's not having that. I will be over. I will be there. I'm taking the Concorde and I will be there in a minute. Patita, my mother and my favorite thing in the world, girl. Our favorite thing in the world. Oh my goodness. Facts. Oh my goodness. I love it. Nos gusta todo lo que cocinamos, Primo said. Yes. Lorianne says, no, I'll be single forever. Thanks, I haven't eaten Pizza Hot Pockets in years. Yeah, and you don't want to have them. Lily says, why, Lorianne? Lorianne cooks too. You cook for yourself and you make nice things and meals. You always cook for yourself, and I admire that. Because as somebody single, if I lived, here by myself and I didn't have my daughter here, which I don't cook for her anymore hardly anyway, because, we already know the story, right? When I cook something though, I cook it for everybody. If you like it, you eat it. And if you don't, you don't. I will just be eating that until the wheels fall off. That's all. And there's no hard feelings about it. I don't take that any kind of way. I don't take hard feelings because I know my child. But when you're single, like I would not be cooking a damn thing, period. I probably would not be cooking. I would not. Yes, you don't microwave food much because the radiation also. Indeed, I don't either, Primo. If I have to heat anything up, it's either on the stove or in my air fryer or in the oven. I like to heat things up in the oven. Very rarely do I use the microwave, and I don't cook anything in the microwave. There are so many people that cook things in the microwave. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, absolutely not. Tamaya says, model, Mrs. Lexi is going to find us a boo. We will not be single forever. You will not. You will absolutely not. And whenever you find somebody, if they don't pass the Lexi test, they're not it. They're not it. They don't pass muster. They're not it. Those hot pizza pockets are too hot. And they burned your tongue, Mikey. Oh my goodness. So yes, Primo has an oven, exactly. I love brick oven pizza too, Primo. Hi there, Bibo Lang. How are you doing? Cook those hot pizza pockets in the oven instead of the microwave. Yeah, I don't want them, period, Mikey, at all. La Nova, ooh, and Buffalo, New York is your favorite pizza joint out there, or Joe's Pizza. Ooh, I love it. I have not been to Buffalo. But my favorites, of course, there are a couple places in the Bronx that are my absolute favorites for pizza and everything. And then downtown, there's a pizza store, right? A pizza shop across the street from Macy's on 34th Street. I think it's Tony's Pizza. The best pizza I've ever had in my life. Ever had in my life. It's so good. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. I love a good piece of Sicilian. Oh, so good. And anybody else that makes that, it's not. We have a place here, Jets Pizza. It is the worst pizza in the world. Jets. It has no taste, and they make all their pizza like Sicilian style. It's awful. Absolutely awful. You ate at school fish fingers, chips, and gingerbread star cookies. I love a fish stick. The Gorton's fisherman. You ate breakfast with no lunch yet. Well, I've had Hawaiian rolls with butter. That was my breakfast. I had 2. And I had jalapeno Cheetos. And I had like a handful, not even a handful, probably like maybe 5, like this much. And I had 2 ginger snap cookies. All the junk and highly processed food is what I've had today. And I'm not ashamed to say so. Okay, Lily says she's waiting for me. She's waiting for me. Mi casa es tu casa. Si, primo. Yes, my door is open to anyone. I don't deny nobody food. No, and we don't. All of us Boricuas and that, we don't. Whenever I cook for an army of people. I always cook a lot. One of my mother's friends on St. Croix, she used to always say, oh my God, what is Alexis cooking? Because I'm coming over. I'm like, well, come. I always, and she was cruising, and she used to cook good food too, but she always came. My rice, bar none. Nobody makes rice like me. I can guarantee that. And especially if it's sello rojo, oh my God. My titi Sophia, who died when she was 96 from Santurce, Puerto Rico. My titi made rice. Oh my goodness. It would just be rice. There was no gandules, none of that, right? No pollo, none of that. She just made rice. That rice tasted like, oh my God, the best rice in the world. And I learned from her, and I love rice. I'm like a rice cooker extraordinaire, a rice cooker extraordinaire. Whenever people, they're like, how is your rice always like that? And how's your rice never, your rice always tastes amazing. And I'm like, yeah, because that is one of my specialties. I love rice. I can cook some rice. Hey there, my boo-boo. How are you doing? It's your birthday in 2 days. It's my Bella Boo's birthday. Happy birthday, Eve. In 2 days, my Bella Boo. I have to remember to get in touch with you on your birthday. I have to remember. TK likes to cook, but you do, yes, want to do better. Yes, yes, Tamelia. Primo says, how often do you cook? Yeah, Tamelia said, hashtag Lexi approved. Yes, happy birthday, my Bella Boo-Boo. And she's probably gone now because it took me a while to get to her. Tamelia says, Primo, I just said TK likes to cook. She didn't say she liked to cook, Primo. She said TK. With his cute self. I don't know how you do that, Tamelia. Let me tell you something. TK is a piece of work. And he's so adorable. I hope that TK finds somebody who could tolerate him. Because I have a feeling that as soon as TK graduates high school, he turns 18, TK is going to be like, bye. Bye, mommy. I would be surprised if he doesn't. Because he is otherworldly. TK is otherworldly and the cutest thing you ever want to see. Him and Jordan, between Jordan wanting the $28,000, and I'm sure that has raised by now. I'm sure it has raised, baby daddy. You ain't said nothing about that in this whole chat, baby daddy. That's why you eating at Popeyes. That's why you're not having no acapullias or none of that today, because you don't want to raise that price up. I know that, BD. I know it, Primo. I know. You can't fool me. You can't fool me. Primo, did you watch Jordan's concert, Primo? Jordan playing the drums? Did you see him? Did you see our little baby playing the drums, Primo? Yes, Mikey says he hopes your birthday is amazing and special, my Bella Boo. Primo loves cooking and baking. Yes, he does. Tamelia says, I cook soul food, but it's been a while. I love greens, smoked neck bones, mac and cheese, and yams. Primo says, Tamelia, you got to get back in the kitchen, baby mama. He says, but I can cook for you. I can cook for you. I can cook for you. Primo says, I cook a bit of everything. Wow, incredible, Tamelia. That sounds incredible, Mikey says. Latin, Italian, American, Chinese, I continue learn. Me too, Primo. I cook everything too. I do. And I have that gift of I can taste something one time. I can tell you every spice that is in that food, and I can recreate that food. Zoe always is amazed by that. I get that from my dad. And I can make anything. Zoe's always like, Mommy, this is so much better than the restaurant. And yeah, and that's why I like to cook, especially the things that she likes. You know, I do like to, because that brings me joy when she likes it, especially, you know. But yeah. No, Mikey, I do not cook risotto. I do not like risotto. I do not like anything rice that's mushy. Now, I like a tapioca pudding, and I was watching Nigella Lawson on Nigella Cooks yesterday, and she made an Italian specialty. It was rice pudding, but she made it into a cake. No flour or anything. It was amazing. But she used the arborio rice to make the rice pudding, the base. And yeah, my grandfather, Pedro Morales, he loved rice pudding. He loved it so much. And yeah, that's the one thing I remember about my granddaddy. He loved it. He loved rice pudding. He loved Puerto Rican thing too, you know. Arroz con dulce. Yeah, my grandfather loved that so much, but I do not like rice pudding. I love tapioca though. I know Primo does too. I love tapioca. But yeah, I don't like risotto. Yeah. I said, Mikey, I will have to try to make it myself. And because I don't like cheese like that. I know Primo said the other day his favorite cheese is Asiago. I was listening to the chat the other day when you all were talking about cheeses. and who likes blue cheese? Because Primo said, and I don't like it either. And who said it? Destiny and somebody else said they love blue cheese. Yeah, I was there. I was listening. I was listening to everything. I know Primo likes Swiss cheese. I know he likes Asiago, and that's where we part ways because I can't stand the smell of that. I don't like Asiago. I do not like Parmesan cheese either. I do not. I used to as a kid, but I don't. If it's not extra sharp cheddar, I love Havarti with jalapenos. Havarti with dill, I love Gouda. I like smoked Gouda. I love Gouda. I love mozzarella. I like a fresh mozzarella. It doesn't really have any taste, but I do like that. Sometimes I like Swiss cheese, depending. It's not my favorite though, but depending. I love provolone. I know Primo likes provolone. But blue cheese, no thank you. I don't want this. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to eat it. And feta, I know Primo likes feta. I do not like feta cheese. Ugh, no. No. Jim's camera. Jim was live this morning. I peeped in and I gave a like. It was dark. It was dark when Jim was live this morning here in North Carolina. I was going back to bed though, so I didn't get in the chat, Jim, but I was there. I was there with you, honey. Primo says, I appreciate you, baby mama. Baby mama. Primo says, oh, wow, I heard that, Primo. The number one BD in the world. The number one. Oh, you're so welcome, Mikey. I'm always honest. I love you. Hi, April. New things that's coming my way. Yes, you should be happy for all the new things that's coming your way. Primo says, Tamelia, thank you. Once I pay it off, I hope you cook for me. I hope so, too, after we pay all that money. I'm included in this, too, Primo. You ain't by yourself. You ain't by yourself, Primo. Blue cheese smells like a sweaty gym bag. Primo, you ain't never lied about that. It's cold, Jim. I know it is cold here, but you're further up than me, so it's probably way more colder. It's probably colder where you are here than me here in Charlotte. Oh, everybody, nobody, Primo. You didn't tell me I got to do my steps. You're fired, Primo. You're fired. You're fired. How you ain't gonna tell me I need to do my steps? Primo. It's 41 degrees here right now. And damp, very damp. Very damp. Mikey says he agrees about the blue cheese. Can you see my sky? No, Sebro, because I'd have to show you out my window and you could see other places outside my window, which will tell you probably where I live. You know, it's so easy to find where somebody lives here on YouTube. And that's why I try to encourage my friends here. Stop showing your house and stuff. You know how many people's houses I have found, how many addresses I have found by just watching a video on YouTube? Yeah. And I'm talking about not even here in North Carolina, in California, all over the world. And I'm not an investigator, I'm not a PI, but I could very well be. So yeah, you will never see anything around me. You will just see this. That's it. That's it. And there's no sky today. There's no Carolina blue today. Today, it's a white sky. If it was colder, it would snow. That's how the sky looks today, like if it's going to snow. So yeah, and Jim knows what I'm talking about. Jim says, I stepped out and put a light on the falling snow a couple times till the sun came up. I missed that part, Jim. Oh, we have to split what we owe Jordan. We do, Primo. I don't know how we going to do this, Primo. What are we going to do? I'm going to have to stand out with my cup outside, Primo. What we going to do? I'm going to have to show my leg or something. I don't know what to do. What we gonna do, Primo? Primo says I can't be fired if I never got hired. Hey. Well, you're the one that always tells me about my steps. What are you talking about? You're my primo. Y'all hired. Baby daddy, you hired. Primo says, you ain't hire me. How you gonna fire me? Mikey says, hilarious. 32 there. Yes, Jim. So, yeah, we're 10 degrees or so difference. Yes, yes. Demelia says, wait, don't fire him till I get my money. Primo says, damn, Demelia, damn. You said you don't know? Seaver love? Demelia, what are we going to do? What are we going to do with Jordan? What are we going to do with Jordan? Jordan is going to break the bank. He really is, Primo. The courts were... Demelia says the courts are withdrawing the money, Primo. So I guess we going to jail, Primo. Is that what you're trying to tell us, Demelia? We going to jail? Are you trying to tell us we're going to jail, Demelia? Grandma Lexi and BD, we going to jail. Oh my God. Primo says to me, you breaking my pockets. You breaking it. Jordan is like going to break the bank. Break the bank. Oh my goodness. 85 in Puerto Rico. Oh, shush it. Oh, shush. Oh, shush it, Primo. Hey there, Journey, my love. How are you doing today, honey? Did you go to school today? Primo. Mikey says, not on my watch. Demelia says, yep. That's not getting in steps. Go to the hardware store. Borrow the paint mixer. Super steps. Super steps, Jim. Super steps. You were so right. Well, Jim, I'm moving my feet, my legs, my feet up and down like I'm marching, but you can't see that. I don't have enough space here to like do them. So when I'm finished here, I do more steps. I do. But Jim, I have degenerative bone disease in my back, and I have osteoarthritis really bad, especially in my knees and my spine. So it's hard for me to do a lot of walking, standing. So I do a lot of my exercises seated, and I've lost 140 pounds doing my seated exercises. Yes, I have. Demelia says, Mikey, I'm putting my foot down. Primo, we're going to jail. We are going to jail. Who's going to bail us out? Who's bailing us out? Anybody here? Who's bailing us out? PMC and Demelia, I'm laughing up a storm, Mikey says. Nope. Okay, you were not able to. Oh, your oxygen dropped real low last night. So you have to stay in the hospital again. Oh, Journey, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm sending you so much love, honey. So much love and healing energy to you, baby. Just don't lose too much. Okay, Jim. I won't, Jim. Jim said don't lose too much. Stay that curvy. Stay curvy. Stay curvy. I'm staying curvy, Jim. Well, Jim, I have gained from the 140 pounds that I've lost so far. I have gained 20 of those back since my birthday in August. So yeah. I'm not. I'm very slow. It's very slow. It's a slow process. Tamel, you got the connections for us, Primo. Tamel, you got the connections for us. Primo says, BM is mad at me. Baby mama is mad at me. We listen and we don't judge. Seaver Love says, we listen and we don't judge. Tamelia's blowing smoke out. She blowing smoke out. Oh, you're so welcome, Julie Ann. Have a wonderful day. I love you so much. Rose Reedy, can I? I probably can give you a mod. But if you ask me for a mod, you're not going to get it. Mikey says, hi, Journey. He says, are you able to drink orange juice for your sugar? Well, it was her oxygen levels, not her sugar levels, her oxygen. Curves, yes. Jim said yes to curves. Yes to curves, Jim. Jim is a good North Carolina man because they like a little meat on the bones. Yes. I love you, Jim. I love you, Jim. Y'all think Miss Lexi doing steps? Is she really practicing running for the police? That's exactly what I'm practicing, Tamelia. Exactly. Because guess what? Zoe's like, Mommy, running. I'm like, I can't. We're getting caught. We are getting caught. Oh, my God. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying, Primo. Ah. Rose Reedy, goodbye, honey. What you're not going to do is come in my chat with the BS, because it's a new day. It's a new dawn, and I'm feeling good. And I'm going to get rid of you. In a New York second, you better let them know. You better let them know. You better let them know. Let these people know. Let them know. Aw. Mikey says, bye, Julianne. Adios. Take care always. Have a special, spectacular day. There's my Gracie Piper. Meat on the bones is nice. It is, Primo. It is. Thick, thick, thick. Yes, thickums, thickums. Yes, Mikey. Have I tried tapping my hands on my knees? Well, I can't hear because there's a table right here, so I can't tap my hands on my knees. I'm not actually hitting anything, though. You know what I mean? I'm moving my arms. If I tap my knees, it's gonna slow me down. I'm trying to burn more calories. So you have to move your arms because I'm wearing the watch. So my steps come from me waving my arms. If I put the watch, now, if I have my phone on me with my pedometer, it comes from my feet. But because I'm wearing my watch on my wrist, this is what gets my steps. So I have to pump my arms. And everybody, when they're looking at me, they're like, oh, she's hitting herself. Well, I know it looks that way, but I'm not. My feet are going, I'm marching, right? I'm marching because I'm sitting. So I have to do all the movements in order to burn the calories. So that's why I do this. Yeah, I can't hit my knees here because there's a table right here. My knees are under the table, so I can't hit my knees. No drama zone here, Jim. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yes, and Zoe's going to be at work. And it's Friday, so you and Friday getting... We ain't getting out till Monday. And guess what? Guess what, Tamelia? Zoe ain't got no money, so Zoe's going to be like, huh, what? And at her job, she can't have her phone on her. She don't get off work till after 8 tonight. So what the heck am I going to do? That's my one phone call. Who else am I call? I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you. That's who I'm going to call, Tamelia. I'm going to call you. Your number is right there. I'm going to boop. Boop. I'm calling you. Ah, oh, my God. Hi, Sarah, honey. How are you? I'm doing amazing. It's Friday. Primo is cracking up. I'm doing good, Gracie Boo. How are you doing? Yes. Journey says she can't have that orange juice because it was her oxygen, like I said, not her sugar that dropped. We're going to jail over the weekend, Prima. I'm asleep sitting here. Well, what am I going to do? I can't get on the floor because I can't get up. I've fallen and I can't get up. You all already know that. So what the heck am I going to do, Primo? And I'm going to have to beat people up. I'm going to have to punch people in the throat if they look at you sideways. What am I going to do? Supermodel Trey? I can't have that. What am I going to do? Mikey says, I understand, but I'd always did move my arms, okay, and your knees to do steps when you were traveling in the car. That's a good, yes. Now, I could do that if I'm in the passenger side of somebody's car, but I'm always the driver, so I can't do that in the car either. But I do my steps, Mikey, in the car. Like if I have to sit in the car and wait, like when I go pick up my daughter and I'm waiting for her for a few minutes, I do my steps while I'm sitting in the car. But I'm still moving my feet up and down in my arms. Yeah, unless I get out the car, but it's so cold now, I don't get out the car. But in the summertime, I could get out the car, and kind of do a little bit of walking while I'm waiting. Ah, Tamaya says she hope we ate a good lunch. Primo said, yes, that Popeye's hit. It hit. Primo, were the Primos there with you today? Were my fellas there? Yes, Mikey says he understands Journey. He's sorry, and Journey says it's okay. Tamaya says we got her crying. She needed the laugh today. She needed it. She needed it. Our bed's going to be made of concrete. Primo says he can't have back pain, and I can't have no pain. I don't know what we're going to do, Primo. They're going to be like, this is a pair. This is a pair right here. What? This is a pair. Yes, Misty. Hey, Misty. Do I have a punching bag? I don't, Mikey. I don't, but I love boxing. You know, I love to do the boxing. I used to watch Jalad. Do you all know Jalad? Jalad, and he used to have the, I think he used to do his thing in Hawaii, and he has the pads, and he puts them on the beach. He had a boxing show, and I used to love that show. When they would do the boxing, I love that. It's good exercise, but I cannot balance well, so I can't do a lot of that. Yeah, I can't do a lot of that. Be ready for those mug shots. Tamaya says, be ready. Primo, be ready. Well, Primo's is going to look like a modeling shoot anyway. You know, he's always posting his freaking thirst traps on the internet. You know it. You already know. Hello there, Misty. I did say your name. I said, hey, Misty. How are you doing, Misty girl? Oh my God. Primo said, not today. Not today. No, they were not today. Oh, Mikey says, hi, you're welcome, Misty, honey. Bodies in Motion. Yes, Primo. It was a great show. I love Jalad. I love Jalad. Oh, Mikey says, PMC, bro. Back pain. I've had back surgery where I have 2 stainless steel rods and 22 screws. Well, you know what we're talking about, Mikey. Primo says, Prima. It helps me to sit up straighter. Yes, yes. That's good too. That's good, Mikey. Yes. Primo said he's sorry to hear that. Tamaya says, I can't with y'all. Thank you, Primo. Thank you, honey. What am I doing today, Gracie? I don't know yet. I have a lot of things to do. We'll be in a holding cell. Right. So we'll still be able to do our workouts. We'll be able to do our workouts, Primo. Yeah, be able to do it. You're trying to find items and getting distracted. Don't get those orders wrong. Do not get the orders wrong. Oh, boy. Primo says, no problem, Mikey. Oh, you have to fight someone in the courtyard here soon. Can you teach me how to fight? Punch him in the throat. That's it. One punch to the throat. It's over. It's over. It's over, random guy. It's over. Primo, I thank you for the $2. I know that was probably a while back in the chat. I forgot to say thank you. No workouts, no phone calls, no nothing. No nothing. Random guys laughing at me. Tamaya, I got to stay fit. Baby mama, you know that. Primo says, no, we're not having that. Oh, my God. Hi, Jamie Kelly. How are you doing today? How are you doing, Jamie Kelly? So funny. So funny. It's going to be a long 48 hours tomorrow, Prima. It really will be, Prima. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We need disguises. We used to walk around with those masks on. You know, Michael Jackson used to have Paris and Prince wearing the mask. We need a disguise or something, Primo. What are we going to do? Whom donated here? Oh, Primo did. Primo gave us $2 super chat today. Yeah. You should have thought about that when you're your psychic. Hey, give me my funds this month. Primo, we ain't getting no respect. As Rodney Dangerfield says, no respect. We're not getting no respect here, Primo. I don't know. Baby mama said, you should have thought about that before you two was out here not taking care of business. Yes. Oh, my God. And now I'm stuck cleaning his room. Cleaning his room by myself. Well, you know what, baby mama? I'm blaming you for that. Because Jordan is old enough to get in that room. Jordan can't have any devices, no drums, no drumsticks, none of the above. Get the room clean. And I bet you that room will be clean and lickety-split. Right? I'm blaming you for that one. I'm blaming you for that one. Jordan has to learn how to do some things for himself. And Jordan is very capable. You tell Jordan that's what Grandma Lexi said. That's what I said. No drumsticks, no none of that. You better get your butt. No Lucky neither, none of that. Lucky ain't helping you. You get in there and get that room clean. BZ ain't even come to the concert. And Auntie watching social media just to see her nephew. I had to see him. I had to see Jordan. I had to. Primo's crying. Primo's crying. I had to see Jordan. I had to. So adorable. So adorable. Grandma Lexi, you're right, because I made him cry today. Aww. What did Jordan do? You know I'm going to say, what did Jordan do? Because I know Jordan had to do something with his little self. What did Jordan do? Bless his little heart. Bless his little heart. Yes, I have to go back and leave a comment too. I don't think I did for Jordan. I don't think I left one. But I got to go back and leave one for Jordan. It was so cute, Primo. Yeah, Jordan was back there. He was so, you could tell he was excited. His little face. When it was time for them to get up and do their jump thing, he's like, oh, his little eyes got big. So cute, so adorable. So adorable. Baby mama got people crying, threatening people with legal action. God help us. Now, Primo, you know what we're going to be doing in that jail cell? Rethinking our life's decisions. That's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing. Rethinking life's decisions. Oh, Jordan was about to be late again and misplaced his badge, knowing he will have to. Oh, no, Jordan. Yeah, you know what, though, Tamelia? You got to do some things, right? Because, you know, Jordan has a hard time with that and focusing on that. So he has to have a strict thing coming home, because this is Zoe too. Zoe was not, no ADD or anything like that, but like Zoe would come home and have a whole thing of homework and never turn it in, you know, that kind of thing. So what you have to do is there needs to be a basket and thing. That is Jordan's basket. When he comes home from school, Tamelia, by the door, the first thing, put your badge in here, or he needs to put it in the front pocket of his backpack. And every time you come home, you need to check his backpack every day and every weekend too. Do you do that, Tamelia? Because he needs that extra reinforcement. You have to get him into that. You know, you have to. You have to. Yeah, detention is not the place to be. You know, yes, you have to get him organized. He needs the help to do that. He needs the help. He can't do that on his own. You have to get him organized. I had to do that for Zoe. So, yeah, and I know, you know, you have to get him organized. You know, have places to put things where they know where everything is every day, where the homework goes, notes to the teacher. You need to put folders that have those things. That's what I had to do. My folder from the teacher to me, And from me to the teacher and all of that, I had to do that. And I had to check those every day and keep them in the book bag and everything. Yeah, you have to. You have to. Because Jordan needs that help and he will fall behind. It's overwhelming. It's very overwhelming. So you've got to help him with that, honey. You know? Yes. Primo says for a suggestion, you could get him some bins. Yes, exactly. To May and have him label them. Like what he needs for school, he can have all that there and place it there before he goes to school and when he comes home. Exactly. Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly. And sit with him and go through it with him. Right, Mikey. Yes, you got to start back putting charts on the fridge. Yes, yeah. And that too. But you know what, though? Tamelia, if you do that, it has to be done. So Jordan has to be a part of this, right? What is Jordan going to work on and know that he's going to do, right? That he like, because if you can make that all day long, Jordan's not going to do it. And you're going to have to keep pushing him. And that's going to be that friction right between you two. So to avoid that, he needs to be involved. And you go to the store and say, okay, what do you want to have so we can make sure that you have your badge every day, that mommy's checking your stuff. You know what's good too? Like Primo says the baskets, BD said the bins, but you know the baskets, Tamelia, that fold down, they look like the milk crates? That's good. One for the book bag when he comes home, a nice basket and things for the badge and all of that that's in there or something. You got to have things like that. You know, you need one of those bins too that you could put the hanging folders in. And those are Jordan's. Homework that has to be checked. Homework that needs to be done. Different things in there like that. But let him pick it and pick the colors and pick the things so he's excited about it. You know? Okay, what did you eat? What did you eat, John? Yeah, make it fun. Yeah, because he has to want to do it. So you got to make it fun. You don't want to make it a chore. You don't want to make it another chore because then nobody's going to do it, you know, if you make it a chore. And it has to be something that you're interested in doing too, but more importantly, that Jordan's going to do. Because Jordan has to do this for himself. And as far as his room goes and cleaning, yeah, Saturday is cleanup day or whatever. Jordan, you need to do it. Of course, when you're at grandma's, you can't enforce that. But Mama Bev, oh, it's 111, everybody. Mama Bev has to be on the same page or it's not going to work. You both have to be on the same page as far as Jordan is concerned. I'm sending you all an abundance of joy and love and happiness and peace. Sending you an abundance of wealth and health. I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it to you with my amethyst quartz tower that I got from my beautiful Chloe. I'm sending it to you and I hope you receive it. An abundance of everything good and everything positive. I'm sending it to you right now in this 111. 111 is also for abundance of money, wealth, prosperity. That's what that means. I'm sending it to you right now, right now, right now, right now. I'm sending it to you. I hope you receive it. So yes, this weekend you will start that and getting some things. Good, Tamelia. Yes, good. Yeah, that's so, you had 2 bagels. Ooh, and a banana and hot coffee. I love it, John. What did you have on your bagels, John? Did you have cream cheese or a sandwich or what did you have? So yeah, Tamelia, yes, I'm so glad we had this conversation because it'll make it fun. You know how to make it fun and then but you have to enforce it. Because if it falls by, and Mama Bev has to enforce it. Because if it falls by the wayside, then Jordan's not going to do it. And then everybody's going to be frustrated and fussing and whatnot with Jordan and he doesn't need to be fussed at. You know, and the same thing with the computer. Like Jordan broke that computer. Like you said, what was that, his 3rd computer that he broke? Jordan is like Zoe. Zoe, if I bought Zoe a computer, it would last 1 month. I would be lucky if it lasted a month. Zoe was hard on everything. And she got that from the sperm donor. He broke up everything. He was baby destructo. Zoe too, baby destructo. Jordan, baby destructo. So yeah, all Jordan has to do is check his planner and do what each week needs him to do. It forms balance and brings structure. So true. But sometimes, Mikey had a muffin and fruit in a cereal bowl for breakfast this morning. Very good. Hi there, Bella. I'm very excited for Christmas. Very. Sometimes a planner doesn't work for everybody. So it just depends. If that's something that Jordan will actually look at, it's just like a journal. If you're somebody that doesn't write in a journal or do that every day, that doesn't work for you because you're never going to use it. You're going to use it for 2 minutes and then you're going to fall off. Just like January and resolutions. You're going to do those resolutions for 1 week and then that's it. You're never going to look at it again. You're never going to look at it again. So yeah. Yeah, you can just pass it by him. Yes, on your live, Primo, you could do that. Yeah, you don't want him thinking everyone's fussing. No, absolutely not. Right. Yeah, I know. He has to get structure. He does. He does. Yeah. Yeah, because we want to see him succeed. We want to see him succeed. And yeah, so you don't want to be fussing. Absolutely not. So that's why I say make it between you and Jordan. Even Bev, but make it where you all do those things together and get him like interest, like Jordan, let's do this, let's do that. Let's get you organized, honey, because he needs that. You have to have that structure. When he gets in high school, that's a whole nother ball game. He's got to be on that. It's got to be on that. And it's overwhelming. I know it's very overwhelming if you're not organized in that way. If you're not organized in that way. Digital post-it notes. Yes. Post-it notes as a reminder can help also. I use them. Prima, yes, some days I have so much to do. Post-it notes come in handy. Primo, I am the queen of post-it notes. I have them right here on my desk. Here's a thing of Post-its right here, a big thing of Post-its. I have another little thing of Post-its here too. Here's a little one of Post-its. I have Post-its everywhere. When I was working, my desk was full of Post-its. My boss didn't like it, but I love Post-its. But if you're going to use them, right now we have to discover what works for Jordan. He has to pick the things that together with Tamelia, pick the things that is going to work. Some things are overwhelming. Too many Post-it notes, nobody's going to pay attention. That we will. But Jordan, it's a different issue. So that may or may not work. So we got to figure out what's going to work for Jordan. What does he want to use? Because it has to be partially his decision as well. Yeah. Yes, positive notes and love notes. Yeah, you know what, Tamelia? Does he eat lunch in school or do you make Jordan's lunch? You did threaten him about his room today. Yeah. I know, honey. I know. Hey there, Nine-Tailed Fox. How are you doing? So yeah, the positive notes are so good. Tell Jordan to clean his room or he's in trouble. Well, that works and that doesn't work either. You can't threaten somebody to do something, but the thing is you have to take something away. Threatening doesn't always work for children, Mikey. So you take something away. Jordan is all about his drumming and Jordan is all about Lucky. And if those things are not available, Jordan will get that room clean. Jordan, because I don't think Jordan has a cell phone, right? Because I know he's always using Bev's to comment on my videos and stuff. So I know he doesn't have a phone. And that means no access to anybody's phones or anything either. No TV, no none of that. You want to do something, you have to take something away. Something that really interests him. And I know his drumsticks do. So there's no drumsticks. There's no drumming. You have to get your room clean. Or you lose your privileges to that. And that's it. You have to pick things like that. You do. Primo says he has an idea that Jordan can work with. Oh, he eats at school. You know why I asked that, Tamelia? Because when I used to make her lunch and you put the notes in the lunch. Like, today is a great day, Today something great's going to happen. I love you. All kinds of little notes and things, little affirmations and stuff. So you could do that in his book bag and things too, or in his bag with his drumsticks in that. You could put a little note every day that he's going to see it. Because sometimes kids need that reinforcement. And we know you love Jordan to pieces, but sometimes they need those little things. That's why I was asking if he ate lunch. Hi, Eva. That's why I was asking if you make his lunch. Yeah, I know. Jordan broke everything. Yeah, sometimes Primo says likes have to be taken. Yes, likes have to be taken away to form an understanding. Disobedience does not get rewarded. Exactly, Primo. Exactly. Yes, you can be a disciplinarian without being cruel. Right, right. Yeah, because you don't want to add more stress and like that anxiety and that overwhelming. You don't want to add that. You know, you don't want to do that. You want to still be firm, right? But let Jordan know this isn't forever, but these are the consequences. Everything we do has a consequence. And Jordan's old enough now to know that. He's old enough to know that. And he's been getting away with so much stuff this whole time, right? And I know he likes to joke and you and him joke and stuff, but some of the ways he even talks to you joking is not, I don't find it funny at all. I don't. And so Jordan needs a little bit of reinforcements, just a little, just a little. Are you at school? I mean, at school, sometimes I eat, apple bread with butter. I love that, Eva. Apple bread and butter. Tamelia says he's so smart. He is so smart. He is so smart. The way he talks to you every day, he's like a genius. That's what I said about TK the other day. He's going to law school. Because TK had an answer for everything you and Bev said when you went to that Walmart. He had an answer for everything. An answer for everything. And he took no accountability for anything. But he had an answer for everything. I said, that's going to be your lawyer right there because you could tell me all of this stuff, but you're not being accountable. And that Jordan has to learn how to be accountable, and TK does too. But Jordan especially. Jordan needs to learn how to be accountable for himself. And you have to teach that in him. You have to hone that skill so he knows that, so he knows that. Yes, he went on your computer to leave you a message on YouTube because he said he knew I would check my comments. Jordan is amazing, Jordan is. At school, I read that one already. Yes, not to be mean, but I'd rather see him enjoy his likes by doing what he's told rather than him become angry due to just not wanting to follow suit. Even at our age as adults, we still have to follow rules. We do, Primo. That's what I'm saying. Like Jordan has to learn how to be accountable, right? Like Tamelia has to start honing that skill for him because that's a skill that you have to learn. You have to learn. And the disciplinarian of Tamelia and Bev doing it together, the two of them together, it'll work. And not in a mean way or anything, but they have to be on the same page. Because he can't get away with something with Bev when he knows that you told him to do something. He cannot. And that was the push and pull that I had with my mother, God rest her soul. If I told Zoe to do something, my mother would go and do it. And I'm like, no, because you're not teaching her how to be responsible and how to do things. I said, what's going to happen when you leave this planet and I'm left to her? She doesn't know how to do a damn thing. That's not helping me. So I had to let mommy know. That's not how we do things. Zoe learned how to grocery shop before she was 12. I sent her into the store alone with a list, and I sent her, I don't know if I sent her with a check back then or what. And when she came out of the store, we did it at Target. That was the first place. When she came outside the store and she's like, they didn't have this and they didn't have it. I said, no. You're going to go back in the store and you're going to find it because you did not look for it. You were rushing and you didn't want to look. So you're going to go back in that store. And once I did that a couple of times, she didn't like that. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, do you want me to go in the store? She's like, no, mommy, I want to do it. And then she became efficient. Zoe is the best grocery shopper I know today. She follows rules. She follows a list, everything. I don't have to worry about her because I taught her that skill. You have to pay attention. You just can't come out and say, no, they didn't have it. I know she has social anxiety. And I'm like, you have to get through that. When I send you to look for something, you have to look for it, and you have to. Don't come out and tell me they don't have it in a big store where they have hundreds of those. They didn't have it. No, ma'am. You're going to go back in that store and find it. And once I did that twice, that never happened again. So yeah, you have to think. But then she loved shopping as a result of that, because she's like, okay, mommy, you know, she loved it. I wasn't trying to be mean or anything, but you have to learn. You have to learn. We have to teach them how to succeed in this world. You know, Primo says, yes, just in a grounded way. So the young men understand, even if they don't fancy the rules in life, there's going to be tons of things they don't want to do, but will in order to succeed. Yes. Mikey says, PMC, Lexi, and Tamelia, I have something to ask, but I forgot. Mikey, you forgot. Serena. Yes, I'm getting my steps in, honey. How are you doing, my beautiful friends? My beautiful Serena. My love. Yes, I have to get over there too. You know what? I feel better. I'm going to have to do watch time for everybody, because when I'm done here, Serena, the energy that I exude and everything, I'm exhausted. And then I don't even want to watch YouTube after that sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, no. We do. Yes, and you're trying to communicate better. Yes, Tamelia. I know you do. You're an amazing mommy. I know you do. I know you do, honey. You and Bev. Yes, my lovely Serena. What you cooking today? What are you cooking? I learned so many things from you making things. So what are you cooking? And did you do your exercise? Because I know I love to watch you live when you're exercising. I love to watch you when you're exercising. Yes, I know you get it. I know you get it. But that still doesn't mean I'm not supporting, because I am. A lot of times I'm on your live streams and I can't get in the chat, but I'm there. I'm listening. I'm liking. I'm doing. You just finished your exercise live. Okay. Yeah, I love your exercise lives. I love them. I love them. Yes, Primo says, Tamelia, you're doing good. Just put a little flair on it without taking your foot off the gas. Right. That's right. That's right. Tamelia's doing good because they have fun. You know, she's a fun mommy and they have fun, but there's time for fun and there's time to really not be stern or strict, but to get your point across of what needs to be done. And then we can have fun once we get what needs to be done. You know, not in a mean way or anything like that. Communication is key. I'm doing that with my parents and I'm trying to be better. Yes, Mikey, communication is everything. It's everything. Everything, you know. Yes, Tamelia says thank you. And Primo says, de nada. You're welcome. I love you, honey. You know, I only want the best for you. I only want the best for you, my love. I only want the best for you. And you know, I love you plenty. You know, I love my Jordan and TK and Beb and Grandma. You know I do. You all are my family. You know that. Yeah. You know, I've been there, done that. You know, I would never tell you anything that I have never experienced and never done. You know, Zoe had a lot of those issues that Jordan has. You know, a lot of those. And so, yeah, you know, you just need to do a little something. I never was anybody who was a disciplinarian, that corporal punishment, anything like that. We never did that. You know, my mother did that to me, though. She would get that hanger. She was not Betty Davis, Joan Crawford. And then I would start laughing and she would be so mad. She would get the hanger. And I'm like, why are you coming to hang out with me? I don't even do anything. Like, you see me now. I have never done anything. I've never had an attitude or none of that. I never talked back to my mother. Are you kidding? I wouldn't have tea. I've never done any of that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's so funny, though. Hi, Lou. Oh, going home. Oh, your internet was gone. I understand, honey. Welcome back. Mommy Dearest, Primo. Mommy Dearest. That was one of my favorite books that I ever read. My mother gave it to me. My mother gave it to me. Mommy Dearest. And then the movie. Oh, honey. Mommy Dearest. That was a trip. That was 2.5 trips, okay? Ooh. Joe Crawford was nothing nice to mess with. She was nothing. She treated Christina terribly. Her daughter, Christina, she treated her terribly. And the little boy, she would strap him in the bed and stuff. She was a trip. She was 2 trips. Tamaya says, oh my God, proud. If TK would let me film him, y'all would be rolling. He's a mess, but I'm going to get him today with his hair dye. Oh, is he dyeing his hair? What are we dyeing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What is TK doing? I was so surprised to see him in the video when you all were going to Walmart and, you know, you were in the car driving and then you pan the camera over. I said, oh, my other boo is in the car. I'm like, my boo is in the back seat. I didn't think he was going to be on camera. I'm like, look at TK. Look at TK. I'm like, TK could talk his way out of a freaking paper bag because he had so much to say to you and Bev about all the stuff he wants and didn't get. And Bev was like, who do you think bought you a cell phone? Who do you think bought you a computer? And who did this and that? And he's like, well, I don't. Tamelia, I'm like, you got your hands full with that one. You got your hands full with that one. TK and Lucky have the same stare, don't they, though, Primo? They do. 2 baddies, Lucky and TK. And then we got Jordan. We better watch it, though, Primo, because we may get tacked on to the TK. TK may add some stuff on. Our bill is high enough. Our bill is high enough, Primo. Am I going to dye my hair? No. I'm not. We're talking about it in the chat. I'm not dyeing my, I did tell Zoe today that I want to dye my hair like a midnight blue, but because it's growing out, so I want to do that. I like to use the splat, but splat is stains, and I don't, the very first time I ever used splat, it was years ago. It was so funny. Everything was blue. My whole bathroom was blue. It was like an explosion. I sent Zoe a text with a video of me, and I'm like, help. She came running at her, boom, 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 boom. And she came running at her. She's like, Mommy. Everything was blue. My tub was blue. My sink was blue. The floor was blue. The walls were blue. Oh, there was blue everywhere, honey. There was an explosion of blue. So I know how to use it better now, but I didn't think it was that potent. Oh, it is. It's potent. Tamelia says he wanted red. Oh, red or blonde highlights. But it took his hair forever to dye, I guess because it's so dark. So it's like a reddish blonde, but tint. Okay, the best thing, well, what I use, Tamelia, for my hair to take, I use the Feria, the very highest Feria, the platinum blonde or whatever. I bleach my hair first with that. Once that's done, then I add the color because the color becomes vibrant. His hair will have to be bleached. It will have to be bleached. And the Feria is not that harsh. You know, you can watch it. So you're going to have to bleach his hair. You're going to have to bleach it and then color it. Because it's not going to take when it's dark. Because that's Zoe's hair too. Zoe wants her hair colored too in another week or two. So we're going to have to bleach it first. When Zoe first got her hair colored lavender, it's a lavender purple, it had to be bleached first in order to take. And mine has to be bleached first too. When I do, sometimes I just use I just have it blonde. But when I want to color, like when I had my purple lavender hair, I always wore purple hair. My hair would have to be bleached first in order to take. So yes. Primo says, oh, no, he won't. No, he won't be getting no money from us. Oh, no, he won't. Hi there. Cool Nicks. You don't know your colors because the wall's not blue. They're colorful. You don't know. Mason, first of all, what are you even talking about? You know what, Mason? I think you need to exit stage left. Because I don't have time for BS today. We don't have time for that in here. Anybody else want to exit stage left? Just let me know. TK is expressing himself now, and I'm not ready because, he's giving Jordan ideas. Now Jordan sees Big Brother doing things. Exactly. I know, honey. I know. Cool Nick said, yo, Mikey. I love you, Mac and Sleeves. I love you. Praise Christ. I love you. Yes, Cool Nix is back. Primo says, I got told once I should dye my locks, but the tips of locks are red. Primo, yes, due to the sun, right. That's what happened to me my whole life living at home, Primo. My hair was blonde. It was from the sun and the salt water. I never had to do that. I did color my hair, though, a lot, but it was, yeah, that's a natural. Yes. Yeah, your Madre said when she was pregnant with me, her hair went from black to red. Oh. Yes. Oh, okay. I'll tell him, but I really love the color on his skin. Yes. His hair is beautiful, though. His hair is beautiful. But in order to keep the color and the vibrancy, it has to be bleached, or else the color will not take. It won't take. And that'll be a waste of the dye. So, yeah. Yep. Mikey says, I've got brown hair. What color should you dye it? No. Influence can be strong. It really can be. I love you, Mac and Sleeves. I love you, boo. Hi, Gracie. Gracie's back. Welcome back. Yeah, your hair's getting longer each day. It is, Primo. It is, Primo. Yes, I will. We're just talking about everybody who wants to color their hair and stuff. Yeah. Have I thought about pink? I did have pink. Go look at my videos. Go all the way back. You will see me with hot pink hair. As a matter of fact, let's see. I could show you a picture of it now. Let me find one. I've had all colors hairs in my life. I've had canary yellow. I've had green. I've had blue. I've had purple. I've had pink. I've had light blue. I've had, you name it, I haven't had orange. And right now, I would really like my hair to be like a neon green. That's what I would really like. I would really like a neon green. I love that color. I love that color. So, yeah. Let's see. When did I have pink hair? I think it was in March. If you go to my shorts, you're going to see the short where I colored my hair pink. You're going to see that. Here, I'll show it to you.
It's time for a change. The Sexagenarian Era has entered, and we can't be boring in our 60s. What? No way. This is time for fun, and my favorite color is pink. So pink hair it is. Pink hair, don't care? That's right. I think it's fabulous. Welcome to 60.
There you go.
Wow.
That was pink hair. And I've had so many colors. I've had so many colors. So many colors. So many. Tamelia says, TK down. Oh, got an earring. Growing a mustache, dyed hair, etc. My baby will be 16 in March. Yes, he will. And when is he getting a driver's license? Is that coming? Is he taking driver's ed in high school this year? Because that's the next thing. That's the next thing. Lexi Jetson. Primo said Lexi Jetson. You might do purple and glitter. I had purple glitter. I did. I had purple glitter hair. Yeah, I did. I have to find that one too. That's one of my pictures. It was my picture on YouTube. But it's not my picture, I don't think, anymore. Let's find purple hair. Let's see. I got to find my purple hair. Oh, here's when I had, this was light blue hair. Light blue. Light blue hair. I gotta find my purple. Ah, here's Zoe with purple hair. This is when she went to the salon and got it done. So that's Zoe with purple hair. That was a long time ago. And let me tell you how much that cost. And this is me with the pink flash in the back. I had a pink flash in the back. But yeah, we love hair color around here. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. I can't find my purple hair picture. But I've had purple hair and blue hair and you name it. You name it. You name it. So funny. So funny. So yeah, everybody. Hold on, everybody. I'm looking for stuff. Sorry, I got quiet. I'm trying to find that picture. I can't find it. It'll come up. It'll come up. Oh, yeah, Tamelia hasn't finished her sleeve yet. Thank you. All of us are February babies, Mikey and Primo and Tamelia. Cotton candy hair. It was cotton candy, Primo. February 7th. Primo's going to be the big 3-7. Oh, Tamelia is February 19th. My daddy was February 10th. Aquarius. Aquarius. He's practicing now to drive. Ilul says, I'm thinking of wearing earrings, but my ears aren't pierced and are closed at the moment. I hope that's how it's expressed. I got you, Ilul. You're scared it will hurt too much. It doesn't hurt at all. I have about 6 holes here, 5 over here. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Age is a state of mind. Yes, and you don't feel your age. I don't feel mine either. I don't feel mine either. Although, some days I do. Some days I'm like, whoa. Oh. Especially in the winter. Yappy hair, Mrs. Rainbow. You are so right. You are so right. Okay, my boo is on break. My boo is on break. Remember when Nick Cannon had his hair blonde with the black spots? Yes, like a leopard. And said his dude, yes, and said this dude is crazy, man, looking like Ruby from the Fifth Element. I can't. You know, though, Primo, I love that style, though. I love that with the leopard spots. If I found somebody here that could do that well, I would do that too. But you know what I like? I like to have etchings, you know, cut into my scalp. I like to have that. But I haven't found anybody here that does that great. I love that too. Yeah, Lexi loves all that, honey. I've always been doing all that stuff in my hair. Always have. Always have. It's hair. It'll grow back. You know, it's hair. So, yes. Stay in black for a while. Yes, you did a hair updated. Oh, black today. Okay, you cut all the blondes out and it's finally growing back. Yes, I love your hair short anyway. Zoe's getting ready to do that. We're getting ready to shave her down. Not like me, though. A longer. And then she's going to dye it. She's going to bleach it and then dye it. I don't know what color. I think she wants like a red, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what color she's going for. So, yeah. How long your hair will get, Primo? A couple of my friends from home who have dreads, you know, who have, they're locked up, their hair is all the way down to their ankles. Yeah, it's all the way down. It's all the way down. Lorianne, you said I got hella. Mikey says, I have hair questions. Whose hair grows the fastest here? Tamaya says, Primo, you probably got Jordan beat. His hair was at his waist before he wanted it cut. Yes. Zoe's too. Zoe's was at her butt. Yeah, Zoe's was at her butt. I think I have that picture here too. I can't find it right now. But yeah, Zoe's hair was down to her butt. Mm-hmm. I do have it here somewhere. I have so much stuff on my desk right here. That's ridiculous. You only have 2 holes. 2 piercings. I have several. My belly button and my tongue were both pierced. I don't have them in now. See, I have my tongue pierced, my belly button, my ears, my nose. Yeah. Lexi got it going on over here, honey. And I do have tattoos also. But I like piercings more than tattoos. Yeah. But you know, I have my zodiac sign, my Leo sign here, and my whole foot. My whole right foot is tattooed, and it says rock star. Rock star. Can see you, Mrs. Lexi, with leopard prints. Yeah, Tamelia, I think it would be nice. Primo says, we have more holes in our ears than a pool table. You don't have any. Mikey says no. He has none. If y'all ever go through my Facebook page, I have pics of Jordan's hair. Yes, of Jordan's long hair. Well, they have beautiful hair. TK has beautiful hair too. TK has beautiful hair. Primo says, Mikey, no. The ladies, bro, I was referring to. Yes. Yes, Mikey. That's who PMC was referring to, us ladies. Your hair may get down past your waist. I don't doubt that, Primo. Tamaya says, sexy Lexi don't play. That's right. That's right. So why can't I get earrings? You can get earrings if you want to. They just will be clip-ons. They won't be piercings. Or you can get the ones that stick. They have earrings that stick or that are magnetic. You put them on. You don't have to have a piercing to wear earrings. You don't. Lorianne is laughing at us. Tamaya says, wait, I missed something here. Oh, Tamaya, okay, no, I read that. I'm up to date almost. Proud to use a lot of oils on your hair, Tamaya says. And Primo says, yes, I use aloe vera shampoo during the head wash process and coconut oil, yes. Mikey said, wow. I wish TK would let his hair grow. I love his curls, but he likes it short. Yeah, he has beautiful hair, beautiful. Zoe too, she has beautiful curls. She has beautiful head of hair. Well, it's a mixture of the sperm donor and me. So yeah, she has beautiful hair. Hey there, Groves, Bargain Emporium. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yes, your hair is dandruff-free, very flexible, and your scalp is very healthy. Yes. Yes, Primo. Groves said, hey, Primo. Mikey says, I have 3 different shampoos I use washing my hair. Tamaya says, I wish I was dandruff-free. You should have seen me struggling in the snow just now when I washed it. Oh, you know, you have to, sometimes it's the shampoos that we use that dry our scalp. And sometimes it could be the water here too. The water here is not good for hair washing. I do not use shampoo in my hair. I use co-wash usually. I do not wash my hair with shampoo. And if I do, it has to be shampoo that does not have any of the different things in it, because it's harsh. It strips our scalp and it strips our hair. And then you have to keep your scalp oiled, you know, whether you use olive oil, almond oil, coconut oil, rosemary oil. Those are really good. Oregano oil, those are really good for your scalp. Really good for your scalp and to keep them dandruff free. Yes, I have eczema too, Tamelia. I do too, really bad. Yeah, I do too. So I know that. I know that. Yeah. Primo says I had cut all my hair off 5 years ago. Then when it started growing back, oops, my waves started spinning. They turned back into your natural curls, yes, that you had at birth. And then they started to lock, and now here we are. That's how my bestie in California, Pam, she asked me, you know, she wanted to do the locks. I'm like, well, first of all, you need some aloes. Us in the islands, how we locks up is with aloe in our hair. And we do, most people do, you know, the locks are just the freeform locks, right? Prima, I'm assuming that's your hair. It's freeform locks. So they're not all, the people here that get their hair locked, it's not natural. They go someplace and they get those little twists and all that. That's not, yeah, that's not it. And that's not the Rastafari way. That's not the Rastafari way. The Rastafari way is you use aloe to get your locks. You use aloe vera. You go to the seawater. You use aloe vera. You do. That's what locks up your hair. That, and those are true dreadlocks, not whatever they call this here. And whenever I see anybody here with locks, I just laugh because I'm like, first of all, most people do not know having locks is a spiritual thing, and it's part of a movement. It's part of a religion, right? Haile Selassie. These people don't know anything about Rastafarian culture or anything. They know nothing about it. They just know that it's a hairstyle. They know nothing, and that really upsets me. Because I'm like, you all are perpetrating. You're not Rasta. You're not. And I know you know what I'm talking about, Primo. Proud Rasta man. Proud Rasta man. Irie. Shampoo is very harsh, Tamelia. Yeah, it is. I don't use shampoo. Yeah, I don't. And I do not have dandruff or flakes or anything. Yeah, I don't use it. Yeah, I don't use that. Hi there, Riley. So yeah, I don't use it. You don't think you remember me, but I was the one with the puppy. Oh, it's not Riley, it's Felix with the puppy. Yes, with the puppy. I'm doing good, Ethan. How are you today, honey? So good to see you. You French now? You French now? Ma, français maintenant. Français maintenant. Haile Selassie, Jah Rastafari, Jah bless. Yes, your locks are a crown. 100%. 100%. 100%. Yes, 100%. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, yes. $100%, my love. Yes, you have wigs now. They started out as freeforms, Prima. My hair has gotten thicker. Yeah, I notice it. I notice it when you talk. They're really thick. I notice it. Yeah. Now, Primo, will you ever go and have them like separated and thing now that your locks are formed, or no? You're just gonna leave them like that and leave them free-formed, the wicks, and because you have some small and you have some thick ones. I know what my girlfriend did because she did she had them free-formed, and then she went and she had somebody who just went through them and made them a little more uniform, but she had already started and done her locks. I told her what to do and she did it. And so, yeah. Yeah, you'll leave them this way. Okay, to see how long they'll grow. Yes. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, I'm just looking to see how long we've been here. How long we've been here. It's almost 2 o'clock. And it is Friday, GH day. I can't miss GH. So I think in about maybe a couple minutes, we're going to skedaddle out of here. I'm so glad that everybody showed up today. I'm so glad you came, Primo. I'm so glad you came. Because, you know, we ain't having none of that BS. None of that in here. None of that. Yes, I'm so glad you came, honey. I can't have a live stream without you. Can't have it without you, Primo. Okay, Mikey. You'll do only 1 hour live? Are you sure, Primo? Because you've been going a long time lately. You've been catching up to me. But I know it's Friday. Is Prima off tonight or she's working tonight? Not GH, and glad I caught you because this week was so busy. I know, honey. I know. Yes, the water moves, the roses bloom while we watch the moon. As the stars shine, I felt my love deepen for you. The poem is bad. I haven't made one in forever. It's amazing. It's amazing. Luna said, I love it. Yes, last night you did too. Right. It was crowded. I know. Yeah. Okay, Prima's working tonight. Okay. Because I was going to say Friday night, you know, if she's off, you got to do something with Prima and not be on the live stream. Yes, me too, Tamelia. I'm going to try to do some playlists. I think I've watched almost everything of Primo's. I think I have. So I have to go back. I think I watched everything, though. I have to go through the posts because I haven't gone through all the posts because I don't ever get those. I have to look. I don't hardly ever get the post. Yeah, winter is harsh. For me, my eczema is harsh in the summer. Yeah, I don't have it in the winter. In the summer when it's hot and you're sweating, and I get it right here in the crooks of my arms, sometimes on my hands. Yeah, but I'm all clear now. I'm not having any flare-ups now, thank God. Thank God. So, yeah. Miss my Ryan. Ryan said Lexi is dope. Yeah. Yeah. There's my Ryan. Yeah, Primo, 100%. Salute, Ryan. Salute. Hi, Tiana, my love. How are you doing, honey? Hi, Joel. So many streamers. Random live streams, Joel said. Okay, you're going to talk about shipping and sending Christmas gifts now before the actual holiday. Okay, Primo. Oh, yeah, you're going to be at Grandma's until Wednesday, Tamelia? Yes. You and Ellie are doing good. Thank you. Primo, you know your thing just came up on my screen. It just came up on my screen. The $2 so you just came up. Because this is so slow. It is so slow. It's so slow. All right, I clicked like on it. I clicked like. Because I couldn't get it before. I missed it. Okay, you'll be live around 7 your time. Okay, because I have to leave to pick up Zoe like a little bit between 7:45 and 8. So I'll try to be there at 7. I'll try to be there tonight. So yes. Yeah, Primo. You know, I love to support. I love to do that. You know, I love it. I love to try to watch everything that I can and see everything that I can, especially from my special people. So, yeah. All right, everybody. I love you plenty. Let's see what we got. Let's see how many steps we've gotten before we skedaddle. Let's see, how many steps did we get? We got so far 6,093 steps. So far, so good. I'm trying to get 13,000 a day. Yesterday, I got 12,360. So we're doing pretty good. And so far, let's see how many. So far, we have burnt 624 calories. And we've exercised for 69 minutes. So there go my rings right there. So yeah. So I will burn a lot more calories than that later on today. But, oh, no, I got more steps than that. Okay, it wasn't updated. I got 9,000 steps. Yeah, because sometimes the pedometer, okay, here it is. 9,288. There we go. I'm like, that seems too low. So, yay. We did it. Thank you all for helping me get my steps done. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. 900 million. 900 million. 900 million. I know, Mikey, but I'll be back tomorrow for Lexmas. I was going to say Lexvember. Lexvember's over. Lexmas Day 6. And look out for the video tomorrow morning from Lexmas Day 6. Look out for that. I love you all plenty. I want you to know that I see you and I pay attention. I know sometimes I miss things, but I'm not going to let anybody come in here and disrupt. I'm not. And I'm not going to let somebody come in here and start talking mess. Because when you start doing that, you got to go. You got to go. We're not going to have that over here. Lexi ain't playing that. We don't play that. So, yeah, so just know that. And I'm so proud of you all. I love you all so much. And you made my day. You made my year. You made my week. You make my month. You make everything. You make everything. Next week, I'm filming my first brand deal. My first brand deal next week. I'm so excited. I'm waiting for the package to come up. They just sent me an email. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Thank you for the flower boo. Thank you. First brand deal. The next brand deal, though, is the one I really want. And it has to do with my eyes. So stay tuned for that, too. So anyway, everybody, I love you so much. I love you. Mikey says, everyone leave me a comment on my channel and I'll subscribe to you all. That's amazing, Mikey. Yes, we'll see you in your live, too, for your monetization party, boo. Your monetization party, because Lorianne is now monetized. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I'm so proud of her. Yes, she is. Hi there, Sonia. I do, Sonia. Remember, Sonia, after the first of the year, we're not asking those questions anymore. Do you remember me? Because then you get blocked. And I wouldn't want you to get blocked. But I do, Sonia, and I'm so happy to see you, honey. All right, everybody. Lexi and Yappy, we out because it's after 2 o'clock and I'm missing the beginning of GH and we can't have that. Happy Friday. I'll see you tonight, Primo. And hopefully Tamelia will be in there. I know Lorianne probably won't be in there. Maybe Pretty will. But Lorianne will still be working at 7 o'clock. So, oh, Primo, is it 7 o'clock your time? Because that's 6 o'clock my time. So I got to pay attention to that. I got to pay attention to that. So, yeah. How old am I? I am 61 years young. Yes, I am. I'm a grown woman. I am. Yes, become a member. Become a member. Yes, do that. Do that. Become a member. All right, everybody. I love you. I thank you for coming and blessing me and Yappy today. I'll see you tomorrow. Please go watch the videos. They're very informative. And especially today's video. Please watch that. Please watch that. Please. I hope that you resonate. Something in that video resonates with you. Deuces. Deuces.